Anybody want to go and say what Tasha's changed about their character?
Sure. I now have a new ability called Harness Divine Power. I can use Channel Divinity to regain a spell slot of 3rd level or lower. That's it. Literally nothing else.
No, you got new spells. Okay, hold on.
That's true. I got new spells, but I got new spells, but I don't plan on using any of them.
Okay.
What about
so you
Spirit Shroud?
Gentle Repose, Prayer of Healing, Warding Bond, Spirit Shroud, and Summon Celestial.
Oh, Summon Celestials.
You do an extra D8 damage.
I will never be able to get Summon Celestial because of the levels I took in Ranger.
That's right.
Right.
Level Ranger are you?
3, right?
Yeah, he's at 11-3 or 12-3.
Yeah.
So I'll have 5th level spell slots, but I won't have access to.
You also have fighting style options.
Yeah, but I chose to keep my current one.
I mean, that's fair.
Wizard Warrior,
really
blind fighting, and interception. I know.
Mainly talking about the. Yeah.
So you gained a lot of shit from Ranger too?
Oh right, yeah. I didn't even fucking think about that.
Yeah,
Ranger.
I legitimately forgot that I
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
I mean, it's okay because Rangers are not useful.
Basically, I'm just like, I have the spell Hunter's Mark, and I have my cool attack that lets me do a little bit more damage.
Like I said, it's fine because Rangers are shit anyway, and they might as well not be written in the book. So it's okay that you forgot about it, really.
No, I think they have their place. I like the
on the dirt next to the rest of the garbage.
Every other class needs something. Every other class needs something to stand on.
I would actually play Ranger now because of Stormkeeper. I just like the thought of it.
I'm not going to replace Primal Awareness. I'm not switching my Ranger fighting style. I'm not picking any of these spells. Will I take Favored Foe?
What about Canny? Yeah, Favored Foe is just better, but it uses concentration.
It's not better. It's a
better than against.
No.
Well,
no. I talked about this extensively.
Why are you yelling at me? Why is it? Tell me. I'm here.
I am passionate.
I'm here to listen.
Okay, it's a shittier Hunter's Mark because, for one thing, for Ben, it's a D4. It's just a D4. But yeah, number 2, it's concentration. So you still have to concentrate, and you can't use any of your special Ranger spells like Zephyr Strike or anything else that needs concentration. You also can't stack it with Hunter's Mark because they're both concentration. And you can only use it a maximum of 5 times a day when you get to, like, +5 proficiency because it's tied to your proficiency bonus. So, with Hunter's Mark, you can cast it as a spell and as a bonus action move it from target to target when that target dies. Favored Foe just sticks with one target. When that target dies, you have to use it again. So it's maximum 5 times. Hunter's Mark is however many times you kill somebody. The other thing is Favored Foe only procs on 1 attack per round, whereas Hunter's Mark is every attack, or every time you hit.
Yeah.
I will be taking Canny and using it to give myself expertise in stealth.
Okay.
Yes. Death Explorer is not bad.
You up to a +15 also?
No. I'm up to a +12 on stealth. But I also have
So remember, when you took the UA feat, if that transferred over to Tasha's. If it didn't, then you'll have to choose a new feat.
We're all gonna beat you
I think most of them.
Tracker is the one he picked, right?
I was about to say, I'm almost positive everybody's except for mine.
I picked the one that lets you choose a new skill and get expertise in an old skill.
That's what I wound up swapping to. Because Tracker...
So Tracker wasn't officialized?
So that means that one did
get in. It got dropped completely.
Because Tracker gave you Hunter's Mark for free. Basically, it let you cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright, what 2 languages should I pick?
It left meta magic.
Whatever you would know.
I think they did leave meta magic around.
Toes is too. You know what? Toes is too fucking stupid. I'm not giving him 2 extra languages.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. I can dig it.
I mean, Mistress.
No way. Toes speaks 5 languages
with an intelligence of 9.
Yeah, my Piercer feat didn't change at all.
Toes does not speak 5 languages. Unfathomable.
I'll go next just because I have stuff up. As a rogue, I get a steady aim, which means as long as I don't move at all during my turn, I automatically get advantage against whoever I aim at, which is
Wild.
it is, but it kills mobility, so there is a slight balance to it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Slight balance.
What did you do for Bard?
Additional Bard spells, you can see it on stream. There's a lot of them. I did change out one of my spells. I forget what I dropped, but I took
Feast.
Enlarge and Reduce.
Heroes Feast.
Obviously,
amazing.
you took
No,
Enlarge
just
and Reduce.
feast.
Yeah,
Why not?
sorry, you got me, guys. I took Hero's Feast. I have a 6th level spell as a 4th level Bard.
No, not heroes feast. Feast.
This is a cool one,
Enlarge and
though.
Reduce.
Magical Inspiration. If you have an Inspiration
Yeah,
dice
that
from
was
me,
pretty
you can add that dice to damage or healing rolls.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
I forgot to look at Bard completely.
Guys, I fucking
When-
love this picture of a goat.
but that also means if I give you
Oh,
a
it's
Bardic
cast a
Inspiration
spell.
dice, if I give you a Bardic Inspiration dice, you can hold it until you crit and then decide to use it.
It's
And it'd
a
be
spell.
double.
Casts a spell.
Bardic
Well,
Versatility is just the normal thing that gives me every ASI I can change out a cantrip
In an expert.
and an expertise, but I will not be changing out my expertises.
Wait, go back up. How do you add it to your character sheet?
You know what feat I kind of want? I kind of want Gunner.
Yeah,
So I
get
can whip-
Gunner.
So I can whip out the
Oh,
fucking
optional feat
gat.
manager. Cool. All
Yep.
right. Thank you.
Bo, do you
This
want to
is-
talk about what you chose for Fraudry since
The
we've
last.
met? No, Trey hasn't gone yet.
I know. I'll go last.
I
Okay.
have not gone yet. Hi. I'm ready to
Trey,
say things.
What did
Actually, I think I did go because I'm only gonna do one. I'm not gonna. Here, I'll go right now. Wait, unless
Does
Trey.
Fighter
wants to.
do that? No, Fighter just goes
Go.
up commercial.
Jared?
Oh,
here we
hi,
go.
I'm
Fighter
JR.
and Barb.
I'm a fighter 12 barbarian 3. So for the fighter, there's not much I want to change about my current good boy. I might switch out some of the new things like bait and switch, but other than that, I
You
think
mean you
all my
haven't decided
battle
before we
masters-
started playing?
No, I decided no, and I have martial versatility. Which
technically
I
we
was
haven't started
using
playing yet.
before, so now it's officialized. That at the end of each long rest, right? Yeah, I'd be able to switch out my maneuvers. 'Cause I'm a
Yeah, you
battle
had asked about that a couple weeks ago.
master. Days.
I can't believe they
And then-
made Meta Magic Adept into a thing.
Yeah, it's wild. But I was thinking of getting a for soul, but I can't quicken spell, twin spell with it. Anywho, for the barbarian, I'll do the extra proficiency, but just cause why not?
I mean, it's given to you. I just take all the extra.
I'll take
It's a
all the
different
extra
proficiency.
proficiencies,
Why
guys. That's pretty much it. All right, back to
Trey?
you, Trey.
No, that's me. I'm Trey. I am a specific level of cleric and nothing else because multi-classing is for losers. Let's see. Warforged.
What did you change?
I gained the ability to read as a person, not as a player. I just finished the second grade. I got some additional spells.
Hi, my name's Trey. I just don't gotta read.
Third level spells, I got Aura of Vitality and Spirit Shroud. Fourth level, I got Aura of Life and Aura of Purity. Fifth level, I can summon a Celestial. Sixth level, I get Sunbeam. And eighth level, I get Sunburst. Ninth level, I get Power of Heal, but I don't have that yet.
What did you end up actually preparing? Anything
None of
new?
those.
Okay.
Sunbeam is broken if I remember it correctly.
So is
It is.
Sunburst. Holy
Yeah,
So
Those
is
are-
great.
those are
All of a sudden.
like
Colette will be.
Goliath
using that.
had access
Yeah.
to Sunbeam and used it to great effect.
those were the reasons to become druids.
Those,
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're just
Bonkers
getting-
Turning
damage every
into an
single turn.
animal.
Like, yeah,
But
Turning
also-
into an animal, then doing ridiculous damage.
Yeah,
twice a day or twice per long rest, I can use my channel divinities to regain up to a third level spell slot.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh damn.
I don't know why we can regain the same level of spell slots. I feel like half casters should be able to regain less spell slots.
I feel like some casters should still be able to like
Question.
change their spells out.
And I did not take Blessed Strikes just because I think that potent spellcasting is better.
Yeah.
Either guaranteed +5, or you can roll for 1d8 radiant. I'll take the guaranteed 5.
There.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You are on average
Did you-
better off by half a point.
Did you?
What's the statistical average, by the way?
Okay, hold on. You gotta tell them what happened before. Okay, so we're making dinner and we're discussing, because what do you do when you're 30 and making dinner? You're discussing the effectiveness of the COVID vaccine.
Personally, I'm cooking and my girlfriend is sucking my dick. But you know,
Right.
go on.
Okay. Anyway,
Jesus
No,
fucking
no.
Wait,
No, go on.
No,
Was that
Whoa,
Chris or
dude,
her
guys,
laughing?
Let's
That's not
stop
what's happening.
everything. This guy's look at him.
that's not what's happening. We all know it. You're cooking.
just-
He's pegging you.
It's really hard to cook on your hands and knees, so
again,
not so much.
But hey, if you find a way.
And we were talking about how
Why am I
the
stuck in the dishwasher? I don't know.
vaccine from Pfizer is reported to be 90% effective, and I'm like, well, that's like rolling a 1 and a 2 on a d20, and we all know how often that happens. And then
but not really,
Same
because
amount of
there's
everything
already
else.
the percentage of just contracting it naturally anyway that you have to take into effect. So Ben, what would our
Yes.
numbers actually be?
90% lower than what they are now. But I mean,
so
it's
then
at roughly 200,000 a day today, so it would be at roughly 20,000 a day if everyone got vaccinated. Theoretically, actually, it would be lower than that because the transmission rates would be lower because it would be
That's
less.
what I'm saying. Because you
So
have
yeah, it would be actually much lower.
percentage, and then you also have the vaccine percentage.
Yeah,
Both those-
because the more people are, the exponentially faster it
I'd
spreads. So it would
say
be way
Herd
lower.
like
immunity.
1, 2, or 3 on a 100.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I
then
actually took
you have
levels
to
of
ask, like,
Paladin
a
in real
statistical
life,
to the
so
Critter
I'm immune
Quit
to disease.
Discord.
Yeah, here's the good part.
So we both went to the Critter Quit Discord and went to rolling the dice, and both rolled a D100 and somehow rolled a 61.
We both rolled 61s, one right after the other.
Wow, look at y'all. That's cute, honestly.
It's almost like you're married.
What
Guys.
percentage of happening?
That is cute, but all I can find in the dice is Big Jimothy rolling characters over and over and over. Big
Shout out
Jimothy,
Big
if you're
Jimothy.
watching this stream, shout out.
You're making a lot of characters, and we know you're not gonna play them.
But you know,
Oh,
we
Big
recognize
Jimothy.
that and we support it.
And we support it. I love you, Big Jim.
But yeah, we both rolled a 61, and that's weird.
You can get it to give you random names. Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
rad name.
And you can give it random name and a race. Jesus.
Jesus, this kind of
Do you guys
technology.
know Avray can do this? I have
Yeah.
Avray in my campaign, but I never ever use it.
I barely know how to make a character random stats. Like I have to go look up the code, the command.
All right, I'm gonna make random cards right now.
No,
We're gonna make random characters. Let's
All
do
right.
it. We're gonna
Talk
do a
about it.
one. We're gonna play the D&D game with the random characters we make right now in Avery. Just scrap
That's
what you
right.
had.
look at that 5.
Look at that 5. Boy, that's going in intelligence.
Okay, Grog, less than Grog.
I am a dog.
You did get 2 18s, so
I did, and that's going in strength and dexterity.
Those are good stats, Bo.
Those are
Decently
like
good stats, Ben.
One good stat and a bunch of average stats.
Let me.
Alright,
That's-
Sarna.
my
Yeah.
stats are not great. They are pure.
Oh
average.
no, there's a Q in between it.
Yeah, see, you get, Bo, you get one good stat.
You'll
and
love
one
to
average
see it.
stat.
Good job.
You
are just
Bill
Bill Gates, right?
Bill
You're super
Gates,
smart.
right? You're super
Yeah.
smart.
Me, I get some really good stats,
some really good
average
stats,
stats,
some
one really
average
bad
stats,
one.
one really bad one.
You're okay.
Sorry for that echo, everybody.
Stephen Hawking.
With that 5 intelligence.
I would rather have Trey's array though, because I want that really shitty stat.
Big
I
Jim.
know you do. You play.
Oh, you want some really
Having
shitty
double
stats?
18s and a 5 is way better because you can dump intelligence or dump
charisma
strength.
or wisdom.
Yeah,
Or
you have so much
charisma.
more character development, like room to make a character.
All right, do you guys want to hear about the amazing character of my brother who introduced me to D&D?
Sure, we got time. We're not playing D&D tonight.
Ah, heck. Those are good stats.
Tell me is like, oh, my character is like the strongest wizard, and his name is Biff. I'm like, what? And he's like, his name is Biff Wuzzard. He's the strongest wizard, and it turns out he's literally just a dwarf wizard with no intelligence and max strength.
That's my favorite is the anti-dex rogue where you just put all into charisma and intimidate everybody into not seeing you.
You don't fucking see me.
Biff Wuzzard.
Yes. Actually, please use my character name.
My name is Elioral.
What?
My name is Elioral.
Hey, Elroy. I'm Josric.
That's all I hear from
I
you.
actually take the name Elioral.
El Riel.
Hey, Nidor.
Hey, Nidor. Hey, Turak.
All right, Tupac.
Hey, Terraria.
Turak Shakur.
Hey,
Wait,
Bezan.
random
I don't
race,
think we
breaking
can do random race.
You can't. It doesn't matter.
Bezanin is the name of a drug. That is straight up the name
Oh
of
my
a drug.
gosh.
It's not.
So what's your character? Wait, is there a random
Stop.
There we go. I fixed my character name.
Damn.
Rand.
Guys, I'm
Great.
sorry if you came here to watch D&D.
We're just gonna be making character
this is
names.
now
Hey, Jake, can you roll stats, please? You're the only one that hasn't.
Yeah,
Oh
Jake,
shit, we're rolling
honestly,
stats.
Yeah.
rolling
We're
stats,
just
we're
we're just
rolling
fucking
dice.
around to creating
play
these
with it.
I'm
characters.
gonna play D&D tonight, and
No.
I'm here for
F,
it.
please. That's the first time I've ever heard the strat of rolling stats and saying died at birth until you get good stats, but it is very funny.
I was gonna
Dying
shout that
at-
out.
Oh, those are
earlier, yeah.
shit. Actually, they're not bad. I just
You
not
were
good.
complete average.
That is average.
Yeah.
That is like a
That's a
what's
commoner.
average?
That's
Four 4.4 inches. What's the average?
That's point by.
Not
no,
telling you.
that's straight up.
That is point by minus a
5.
15. There's missing an 8 and a 15. It's point. Or no, that's point by. Yeah, 70.
It's basically.
Yeah, you just added an 8 and dropped your 15.
Look, I'll take my 84.
I have
5.4
8 and
is
9.
not average. No.
I wish you could roll a random class and race. Let me tell you.
F-Blades.
You can actually. So I just learned about this. In D&D Beyond, there's just a randomizer function.
Oh, there is a randomizer
You-
function. in
you
D&D Beyond,
just-
but I was talking about maybe.
You just crushed the hopes and dreams of so many men.
Okay. No, it's not 5.4. It's a little bit less than that.
In
So-
America, it's a little bit less than that.
0.16.
Did you say 0.16?
5.16.
Is that in America or worldwide? I think in
Worldwide.
America.
So guys, we're rolling a level 20 character random with feats and
It's a little
multiclassing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
No, that's
Alright,
literally what I
let's do
just did.
And it's who you'll be fighting this.
Yeah. So
Level 20?
A,
Oh, we should do it! Oh my gosh!
a Protector
Yelling.
Asimir, 17 Wizard, Artificer 2, Bard 1.
Oh my
With-
god.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of any 17th level wizard.
But here's the thing is, he has a 10 intelligence.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
he has
Oh.
a 14 intelligence.
14
You can
intelligence.
still cast
Oh,
with
sorry,
10 wisdom.
14 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 18 strength, and 18 con, and 17 dex.
strength.
Holy shit, guys, it's Biff Wuzzard.
It's a bit of a wizard.
It's real Biff Wuzzard.
Hey, giving them
and-
too much credit. It's
My tag is the real Biff Wuzzard.
5.16.
Guys, I'm just saying.
It's
He's a
actually
wizard
pretty cool.
that a 17th level wizard with
What's his spells?
165.
Does it have the whole spell slot?
Look, it's either you're getting to the
No.
G spot or you're not.
Plus
They
8
do.
deception,
They
too.
randomize.
But I have
Oh,
every
kinda.
cantrip there is.
You do. You have
Joe
four left?
Quillen.
Oh,
the
you have
question.
Magic Initiate.
Oh yeah, I
He
didn't
has-
even look.
If he has wish, he can just.
Such a Nazi source.
So feats cleric magic initiate, so I can heal. Drow high magic
Oh,
in second
How do you-
chance.
Oh,
what did you make?
It's just, there's a randomizer on D&D Beyond. I just
I know, but what did you make?
everything.
This is amazing. Kenku Horizon Walker Ranger.
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to
a pirate background.
exclamation rand care and then 20.
Specifically,
You'll get
the
a
Wild Mount pirate.
My stat array is garbage.
You know,
Now, I need to delete
we
one of
will
the
play
characters
D&D at
left I
some point in
have.
time. But
Choose level 20. Choose race, no. Choose class, no.
Keep
Level,
gnome.
class, allow feats.
Evocation wizard. Soldier
With a
back.
soldier background, bro.
Whoa, he's a he's a soldier.
He's fucking
Okay.
fireball.
It's
Oh.
Malarius, the 13th level druid and 7th level tiefling fighter.
Warlock.
Ooh, undead.
Wait, what was it?
Conqueror Undead Warlock.
yeah.
What was?
Oh,
What'd you
Unique
get,
is playing
Ben?
with us. Unique is playing with us.
I have Malarius, the tiefling druid 13 fighter
You
7.
have Maria?
Fighter 13. Druid 13, Fighter 7.
Yeah.
What was the name of my Kenku? Kachita.
Character name.
Kacheta.
Give me
Kachitia.
Okay.
Quesadilla.
Pet.
Let's see.
I just love that my name is Joe Quillen.
You made Joaquin Phoenix.
High elf.
I
Wait,
love how
holy
you.
shit.
I feel
Guys.
like the name Joe Quillen should not be attached to an Earth Ganassi because that's kind of racist.
Bo, have you made one of these?
Yeah, I just did.
Wait.
They're a haunted one, and you want to know something else? You want to know what their fighter subclass is?
What?
What?
Apparently it's
Soldier druid.
Gunslinger.
It's Gunslinger, baby.
Nice.
Guys, can I play this Horizon Walker Ranger Kenku?
Whip out on a druid, they pull out the fucking gat, dude.
I don't see yours, though.
Guys, next one shot, this is how we make characters.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Try to fight a currently just
Wait, what's Trey saying?
We're doing the one shot right now. Who's gonna DM?
We're doing a
God.
run shot.
No.
All right, guys.
back into the labyrinth,
We're
The
all
last one to roll a
DMing.
character. Whoever the last one to roll is, they're DMing.
Oh, fuck.
I already rolled. Oh wait, roll and Ranchar.
Yeah.
No. Oh, Rolling Rancher. Oh, God.
No, it's
We were
Ranchar
rolling.
20. Ranchar 20.
I've already done.
Oh,
one.
Ranchar 20.
Are we doing another one?
Yes.
Why?
No, because we've already done it.
Yeah.
Yes. Who would be the
I think he was saying me.
Circle Dreams. Circle Dreams.
No, I need to be able to spell.
Circle Dreams.
Circle of Dreams.
R.
We can't spell. Panic.
No, I fucked
Why?
it up
Why?
again.
You messed it up 3 times.
So much panic.
is
Dragonborn
why I'm a math
Hunter
major,
Ranger.
kid.
Oh, I got a ranger. Ew.
Everyone with the
Christ.
sage background.
Okay.
Alright.
No. Are-
Please wait.
I'm a dragonborn. My stats are 9, 12, 12, 10,
Where's
13,
the
12.
soul?
That shit.
Cool.
I am a half elf. Order the Ghost Slayer Blood Hunter.
Why are they DMing me stuff?
Blood Hunter. Okay. We are.
I'm a water
Scout
genasi,
Rogue.
Sonic bloodline sorcerer.
Scout
Soldier.
Rogue. Is it engineer background? I am re-rolling.
I appear to be a 20th level Cobalt Soul Haunted One Dragonborn Monk.
Yes. Ranchar 20. What is high level scout abilities? What is
Lotus
that?
and
Hell
Halfling.
yeah!
Hey, look!
Nice.
It's
Wild Magic Sword is
good.
Wild
halfling.
magic halfling.
That's what
Here's a
Ben
pirate.
chose when we came back, and then died right away.
Who's also a pirate.
I'm also.
Who is also.
So what I'm saying is all of these
That was
people.
the Lotus Den half.
I'm just gonna go back through this later, and everyone that says Revelry Pirate is gonna be a part of Val's crew.
Okay,
Hey, the
Yeah,
Kenku.
okay.
I
Look, the
feel like
Kenku. Horizon
Malarius,
Walker.
the druid gunslinger, who's an Underdark land druid.
Wait, Druid Gunslinger, but you can't use metal weapons.
You can use
No.
metal weapons, you just can't wear metal armor.
Oh, okay.
You walk into the Underdark and a giant spider whips out 6 guns.
Oh my gosh.
Go underwater, and there's an octopus
What
with
race
8
was
harpoons.
it?
Cast
They're a
block.
tiefling.
bitch.
Tiefling? Ooh. What color? Choose right now.
Orange.
Cast 9 mil at 9.
I was gonna say
each.
yellow, and then I remembered that soul.
I
Orange.
cast,
Like, wait a minute.
I cast
Like
9 mil at
UT
9th
orange?
level. It upgrades to howitzer cannon.
Like UT Tennessee Orange or UT Texas Orange?
UT Texas.
15
Go
rogue,
Longhorns,
barb,
baby.
1, Pally 1. You know, that's actually not that bad.
I cast 9mm.
15 rogue, 9 barb, so you get rage. Pally 1, you wouldn't get anything useful. Warlock 3.
Lord.
for.
We have broken this spot.
Start.
Wait, where'd you see that multi-classing thing? Oh, on your D&D Beyond?
I would go Rogue 14, Pally 2, Barb 1, Warlock 3.
Well, you're not the one choosing.
Well, no, he said he was a random character. Just because, like, 14 Rogue, you get that last feat, and then 2 Pally, I believe, gets the Divine Smite thing with the D8 every turn.
Does
So
anyone need a sidekick?
D&D Beyond gave me a deep roll Barbarian 11, Warlock 9.
I love the multi-class.
Barb lock?
This
Trying to think,
person's
is
a
that even
warlock.
good?
This person is a warlock and a monk and a paladin.
Wait, what are we doing now?
It's a barb lock, but
We're
they,
looking at the what F plague.
Phantom Rogue. Those aren't bad at all.
Oh yeah, I didn't look. I got when I rolled on D&D Beyond a 15 Rogue, Barbarian 1, and Bard 4.
All right, hold on. Let me be part of
Those
this
spells.
D&D Beyond.
I'm so confused on
character.
character.
D&D
Yes, gotcha.
Beyond.
So
Randomize.
Whispers of the Dead.
Level 20.
I'm a pan flute bard.
Allow feats.
Nah,
Bob
level
is its name.
I'm a revived bard.
Trey, level 6 is a 50 BMG.
I mean, I'm a revived rogue.
Level 9 is a
So-
tactic.
It is.
Ghost walk. Shit.
It didn't
Hold on.
do multi-classing. It's a level 20 blood hunter high elf. We're doing random characters on D&D Beyond now.
I don't know how to do that. Let's go.
You create a character, then you hit randomize.
Hell yeah.
And turn on multi-classing, or unless it's you, then you can turn off multi-classing.
Holy shit.
Even when
I'm gonna run a one-shot one day and be like, everybody has to be a level 7 with 7 different classes.
Oh no!
I will not play that one shot.
I know.
So, the D&D Beyond rolled up an 11 Bard, 9 Warlock, but it's a Path of Wild Magic Bard, or Barbarian.
Oh. What's the Warlock?
Hexblade.
Okay.
That's actually chaotic.
I'm keeping this thing.
oh, and I'm a college of
Zealot
I'm a
Bard,
rogue
Hexblade
and a
Warlock.
college of valor bard.
They also took the archery fighting initiative for some reason.
Okay,
Archery?
guys.
Name. I am a level 20 paladin.
Fire Genasi with the name of
Oven?
What?
Fire Genasi named Oven.
I'm going to try to fire Genasi with the name Arson in my campaign.
Oven.
Legit OVEN. Level 20 Fire Genasi.
Oven.
That is
What? Wait.
perfect.
What class?
Paladin.
Paladin.
I don't know what oath. He didn't tell me.
Perfect.
Oven.
I get a fire
Um,
Genasi named Arson, and they didn't even commit the most arson out of someone in the all the characters in the party.
Damn. Are we actually gonna play D&D tonight?
Wood Elf Cleric.
Yeah.
Our DM will think about it.
What?
Are we gonna play some dungeons and some dragons?
No.
Maybe? Oh, okay.
We're just making random characters tonight.
I'm
so-
still waiting for Bob to talk about Fraudry.
Medicine?
I'm still
Oh, yeah.
waiting on that to get back around to me.
Bo,
I have
talk
already
about-
said,
it's
hey,
everyone
hey,
else.
Bo, talk to Fraudry.
Yeah, everyone else.
You
did
haven't
it.
done that yet.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so about Fraudry, I'll get to that in a second. This is Deep Null Barbarian Warlock's highest status intelligence. Like, what
I'll
the
get
fuck?
to that in a second.
I'm Bo. I play a Ranger 10, Rogue 5, and I got an entire new subclass. No, an entire new class. Forgive me, I don't know how to speak. I took Deaf Explorer, which gave me Canny. I got two additional languages. One of my skill proficiencies is now Expertise. I also get Roving, so my walking speed is 35 feet now, and I get a 35-foot climbing and swimming speed. And I get Tireless, which means that level 10, I can get rid of a level exhaustion just by taking a short rest. And I can give myself 1d8 plus wisdom temporary hit points. I didn't take Favorite Foe because it's shit. We've been over that already. I get additional ranger spells that are all also shit except for Revivify, which I took. Extra fighting styles did take Spellcasting Focus, which is thematic. I did not take Primal Awareness, So I don't have the free spells that came with that. I also got martial versatility, so I can change my fighting style, which is not going to happen because bows are life. And I got Nature's Veil. I swear I'm done after this, but I can turn invisible as a bonus action like 5 times a day for no reason because Rangers. We
Holy-
didn't have anything to give them, so we just gave them invisibility.
Shit, you really did get a whole new character like class.
Yeah.
I did also get something from
Focus.
Ranger.
Focus.
What'd you get?
The same thing that Jake got from being a rogue.
Yeah, the steady aim.
Steady
So
aim.
now we can give ourselves guaranteed advantage as long as we don't move.
Okay, so F Plays asks, what do we all think about the subclass changing optional rule in Tasha's? There are important moments in a D&D game, especially if you're playing for an extended period of time, that changes a character.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I think depending on
Life
the
choices.
depending on the class is mine. Like cleric, paladin, easy. You're changing your oath or your god. Understandable. Rogue, some of them I agree with. Fighter, going from like battle master of learning all these tactical things to Eldritch Knight who suddenly knows magic. Don't really understand. Same with any other rogue class, arcane trickster. But for the most part, I agree with Chris. It's
I think like,
Yeah.
like a champion
On
to a
one
Like
hand,
so.
The
Everyone,
options are there. Like, the options are there, so you still have to justify it to your DM, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's nice to just have that option.
yeah, I don't really think it matters that it's written down because people are going to decide to change their character or change their subclass or whatever anyway. Like,
Yeah.
D&D isn't a game where you need something to be written in the rulebook before you can do it.
Agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
you're free to
agree.
do it
I
anyway.
feel like it makes like it's very important to have it written down because there are people out there that will not
yeah.
do things.
Jeremy Crawford did come out in an
unless it's
interview,
written down.
and I think Bo's talking about that, of where he was like, "This is written out just so DMs feel more comfortable letting their characters do it."
Yeah,
Right.
because a lot of DMs out there go, well, it's not in the rule book, so I don't really want to allow it. 'Cause they're not
Oh,
comfortable
really?
with that.
There are DMs like that?
What? Huh?
And the
Wow.
weirdest, I think the weirdest example was they said a wizard could go to sleep under a tree and then have weird prophetic dreams and become a divination wizard. But
If
wizards
you
seem
went to
like
sleep
the
under a
weird
fade
class
tree,
to have a sudden subclass switch because it's all about like sustained
Owning
learning
your
over
craft.
time. So
It
it's
wasn't-
like the weirdest class. You're like, I know something else now.
Having a bard subclass switch does make sense. Like in Fantasy High, for example, one person was a College of Whispers bard, and they changed college lore because they felt they were less deceptive. They were less like they didn't need to be a College of Whispers anymore, and I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, like I thought of it for Smoke. Like Chris, I talked to Chris about it, if it ever happened, if there was any circumstances that it would ever happen for Smoke with Rogue, and it depends. Like depends where your campaign goes.
It depends on what happens.
Yeah, who your DM kills off from your backstory.
Or the neutral druid suddenly gets a taste for the pirate life.
Yeah. Well, F Plays, I think you're right. But the thing is, Adventure League is about becoming like that's what Adventure League is. Adventure League is metagaming.
Pro League.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
about like
That
I
it's
don't-
not about
yeah.
having fun. It's not about telling a story. It's
Not
about winning.
It's about winning.
Like
Which
I know that's
is
a lot like really brutal for it, and that's not exactly what it's about. But in essence, like you hear of Adventure League speedrunners who like research the entire books, and so they're like, yeah, I go check underneath that exact bookshelf, investigation 17 XYZ. Okay, I get 6 magic items I know are there. Like
That sounds like a not
That
fun
sounds
way to
not
play
fun at
Dungeons and
all.
Dragons.
it isn't.
Yeah.
But,
That
you know,
sounds
It's
I do not know why would anyone
kinda
would be like
don't talk about Adventures League in the server, and we
Yeah.
just live that up to Daddy Warbucks' server because
feel
Well,
like
there's also like
not everyone is
Iron
like
Phoenix
that. I
did
feel
that.
like I don't know.
yeah, it like I get the ideal behind it and why some people like it, but nah, that's not why I play Dungeons and Dragons. And also, you can't use that if you don't take Tasha's as one of your 2 core books. So,
That's true.
And
Yeah.
why wouldn't you?
It has to be your +1.
Tasha's great.
so you'd have to take Tasha's as your +1, which would give you a lot of things, but it'd also take away like every other additional class you'd have a base character.
And race.
Yep,
Because a lot of subclasses do get reprinted in Tasha's.
a lot
Yeah,
of them did,
and-
but they were mostly new ones. What, like 4 of them are reprints or something?
Path of Beasts, Path of Wild Magic,
Path
Call
of
of
Beasts
Circle of
Beasts,
Spores.
Dragons,
No,
and Wild
no.
Magic didn't get
Four Repeats
reprinted.
of
Those are
Twilight
new.
Domain.
You're
These are just all the ones that are there.
I'll be right back.
Those are UA, but the ones that got
Blade Singer,
reprinted,
but it
they're
got
5 of them.
changed.
Blade Singer, baby, I'm
I
here
can
for
stay in
it.
Skag.
Circle of
Spores,
Spores. Fuck you. Sorry, that was aggressive.
Lord.
Circle of Spores, College of Eloquence, Oath of Glory. Those were both in Theros.
Was Order Domain one already? I don't remember.
Order
Yes, it was in Ravnica.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. With the
Mhm.
elephants.
We got
Amphalumps.
Elefantes.
But
Hey,
Blade
this
Singer's
is an
good.
English speaking.
fuck anyone who thinks it's not. Beats you up.
I'm joking.
I know.
I keep forgetting there's a game on in the background. I need to go watch it.
There's a game on.
Yeah,
Guys,
Georgia
let's
playing
just
Mississippi
watch it.
State in a dubious attempt at playing college football in a pandemic.
Dubious. Oh wait, who versus who?
Playing Auburn tonight.
Georgia and Mississippi State.
Oh, okay.
And Tennessee's playing Auburn.
And
Mississippi State.
UCF is playing.
Which
another
it's
game.
10-10 right now in the third
Let's
quarter. So you know what
play.
Tennessee is going to do? Fucking bomb.
What'd you say, Trey?
So Mississippi State should be an easy one for.
It should be easy, but it's
Guys.
tied 17-17 right now.
Guys, are we ready to play?
Yes.
I guess.
No.
Did we get all our giggles out?
I suppose. It has been
Because I just
what,
watched
an
them
hour now?
open up a game. No, but this was my plan. Was for us to talk about Tasha's for UwU, and then
I
like
wasn't,
Jake
like,
will spend
dark-
X amount of time talking about Tasha's for Wildmount.
I wasn't ragging on you for that. I was just like,
Okay,
I'm ready. Oh, I'm rearing to
that's in
go.
my itinerary already.
I'm rearing to go.
Okay. So you guys killed a dragon. Found out some
What?
information.
Really?
Yes, you've killed several dragons by now.
Would dragon kill?
Thank God for
No.
this. Thank God for this little update at the beginning. I would not remember. Oh.
And
I feel like
you
Giant Slayer. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, I thought this was Storm King's Thunder, not Dragon.
and you found a item that you guys have no idea what it does, except for
Makes
Vasily,
you
who
not
has a
get
tune to it.
thrown.
Was it a magical tattoo? Was that the
Yes,
item?
Yes.
it was. He had a tune to it
Tattoo my dick.
across his face.
Oh, I
On
was about
his
to make
forehead.
an on my forehead joke. Damn.
Yeah. And so you all returned your family home, which took 14 days. I tallied it up
Yeah.
by mileage. 14 days. So now we're in spring now. The 10th of chess.
It took so long to return our family. The season's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went from
We had
late
one of
winter
those.
to
We had one of
spring.
those anime things where like the events are happening and you just see the weather changing on the deck.
Yeah. So
We're all
it took
staring into the distance.
14
it's
days.
the opening.
So you then went to Silver Moon after your family was safe, and you sought out the next highest arcane user that you all knew.
Who is the
Zara.
creator of like cheap magical trinkets? Because we don't know people.
we know the seer.
Well, I mean, she's still a high level enchanter, but we took
Yeah.
a lot of her shit last time.
Yeah. And you guys don't need shit
We
except
could go talk to
little
the seer.
trinkets.
She's a trinket
I don't
shop.
think the seer does magic items.
No.
No. but
No,
she
we
has
determined
knowledge.
Seer was a monk.
No.
Yeah.
The monk?
Yeah. No.
I
He's
thought
not,
we determined that we thought she was a monk, but she was really a wizard.
No, we thought she was a
She-
wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard.
Then
but
we thought she was a
Chris
monk.
said monk.
But then she was a wizard.
Accidentally.
Yeah, Chris was
Hey,
like, wait
look,
a
it's
second.
been a hot minute since I looked at those notes.
Ignore my notes flashing across the page stream.
So, you talked to Zara, and Zara said, no, but talk to Markin. I'm gonna say Markin.
Mark Anthony.
Marcon.
Whoa! Mark Anthony.
Mark home.
Who
Emmanuel
is
Macron.
a very high-leveled wizard who might know or can at least point you in the next closest direction, and that he was in the map house of Silvermoon. Let's go to that wonderful map of Silvermoon.
Pretty sure you just saw like my homework.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, I love this map. I love old-timey maps. Fun fact.
I want to make one.
Oh, well, fuck! There he goes in the stream.
I want to make a wizard monk that just casts fist.
I have no idea.
A wizard
Honestly.
monk. A wizard monk.
A wizard
Call him a
monk.
monk.
A wizard monk. Wouldn't that just be like Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
He ain't even
Or-
a monk.
Sorcerer.
Avatar?
Sorcerer.
No.
No, because Avatar is just way the four elements.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, he's a monk.
Avatar
But-
doesn't suck though. Come on.
It does suck.
Wow.
It is
It is
absolutely
the
Okay,
worst.
Way of the Four Elements aren't
A
bad.
classic.
The only
Okay.
You just gotta
Beg to
use
differ.
it.
the only
You gotta
Way of the Four
use
Element
it.
that
Beg
sucks
to
is
differ. Way of the
Clan.
Four Elements bugs are bad.
Okay,
No.
That's
fine.
what
this
the
is not
Avatar
broken
doesn't
hair.
suck. Like Way of Four Elements.
The
sucks.
parts of it that are actually describing like unique abilities instead of the parts that are like you can cast fireball now at 17th level.
It's not that it's bad, because all monks are at least okay, but its subclass
Oh.
abilities aren't useful. It's only okay because of its main class abilities.
Okay, before we
This-
leave her shop,
Unbroken hair.
I'd also like to ask how long it would take her to enchant a shield to +3 and how much gold it would cost.
In a way that makes it seem like we're not too worried about.
Yeah, 100%.
Tell me it's going to be expensive, please.
But it.
I
you don't
mean,
have to,
yes.
As long as it's less than 34,300 gold. Or
Is
equal.
I'll
that-
pipe up and tell her it's for toes.
No. Why would you tell her this?
You told Smoke not to say anything. Fraudry.
Yeah, you did.
Fraudry
That
anything.
is true.
Fraudry's
You
like,
got me there.
yeah,
What
toes.
do you exactly tell Zara?
Zara, we also, our other companion, would like to know how much it would cost and how much time to get this shield enchanted to a substantial amount.
By other companion, he
How
does mean
To make me
the-
15% less likely to be hit. I guess
He
is
does
technically
mean
true.
the Leonin who lied to you. She gives you your pants.
She's gonna fucking curse my shield.
We want that.
She's gonna give me a curse shield.
Fraudry
goal.
may or may not be angling for that.
If he,
Listen, is it ethically justified for her to give me a curse shield? Yes, absolutely.
You don't know her alignment. You
She's
just fucked a bitch.
chaotic evil, baby.
It is justified for her to give me a curse shield, but that doesn't mean I want it.
Love it. You don't know her alignment. You just fucked a bitch.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's
I'd like
that's lines from the DM.
I would like to cast sense alignment with my dick.
I'd like to cast.
I would
Touch Good
like to
Evil,
cast
but
Realign
not like the
back
new
with my
Thanks,
version,
can you clip that?
the old version.
Realign guts. I'd like to cast realign guts.
Lines I have said. You don't know her alignment. You just fucked a bitch.
String.
Okay. So she will D&D out of context, yes. Please.
Hold on to that subreddit. I'll wait patiently.
There might be something in my stories tomorrow. If I
I'm
remember.
just saying, if we clip it from stream and put it on there as a video, we could get some traction to the stream.
Guys,
Sure.
Anyways,
Clip that and put it on the next day.
that's just gonna be the first thing they hear is you don't know her alignment, you just fucked a bitch. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. So
Take the shield, and her mood up until this point has been generally upbeat. She had some tea with Fraudry. She was sort of sad about seeing Smoke, but realizes, hey, you're not the only one in this world
oh yeah.
With a dick.
with a dick. So now
but who
that
else
you
can
were
roll a
done,
performance of
she's just like,
31?
all right. So she'll take the shield, and she,
she'll giggle.
she'll giggle.
Oh no!
What was this plus or to performance check?
He asked who else could roll a performance of 31.
Oh,
Not me.
true.
I could.
Um,
With my -2 for
she has a slight smile on her face. And she tells you to.
it's gonna make it a -3.
It'll be like I'm thinking like a 10-day per +1 unless you pay her extra. I'm trying to think of. Oh god, I've just tagged in the server.
Oh, he can pay extra. No worries about that.
Oh wait.
My favorite, there's a legendary artifact called the Throne of the Gods, and if you sit on it and you wish for a specific magic item, it gives you what you think is that item, but really, it's a copy that is a -5 to all its stats.
Oh my gosh, from what?
So if everyone will check out D&D memes to what I was just tagged in.
I could. Then I have to skip all this.
I did upvote that for you.
You don't know.
Where r/D&D memes?
No, in the server. D&D memes in the server.
Yeah.
The chat.
I tried to look for D&D memes, but I'm well known as being absolutely
It's gonna
goddamn
open
blind.
up
There
in
we
the
go.
browser, so I'm gonna move this out.
So I saw Ben in D&D General the other day, and I was confused.
Wait, Ben?
That's what the server is.
Yeah,
What?
like Ben. Like our Ben. He was talking in D&D General.
Oh, someone tagged
Yeah.
someone tagged Ellie and then Ellie tagged me. Because they were thinking about playing a Hexblade Warlock.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So I talked to them for a bit.
Played Warlocks. It's fun.
Okay. So she has a slight smile on her face. And so like for I think of the armor that Cat had just paid for. That was a +1. He paid like 25 for it, didn't he? For a +1.
For what?
25 gold.
For Cad's +1 armor.
I don't know. Make.
It was like 4 days and 2,500.
Oh yeah.
Make,
I have no clue.
Make their own thing for the thing.
I know. I'm just basing it off of that.
Oh, we can base it off of my one magic chart too. You want me to pull it up? The enchanting chart I made.
Yeah.
Your +1s are 350 to 450, I think. Oh, different chart. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, cost of enchanting and cost of buying, or
Yeah.
Smoke's resources, enchanting dock. Very rare would be 27 days and like 45,000 gold or something.
That's
30 days, 10 for each +1.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say 10-day per +1.
Yeah.
We
You
did
said
it.
45,000 or 4,500?
45,000 for a +3.
Okay.
Or you can
That's
Try
actually
to find one.
let me do the math this way.
45,000. And he gave us 38,000.
So
That's
base
what
cost of
most
just
gave it.
enchanting without her making anything would be 34,000. 45 was for something else.
How convenient, because would you know how much gold I have?
But that's without her taking money to make off of you.
34,000.
The 34,000 is what it would cost her in materials to enchant it for you, not what she would sell it to you for.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell-
so we
he
need
could probably-
9,000 more.
He could probably pay a little extra, especially if you put your own personal touch on it.
Well, he doesn't have extra, and we'd be
I
playing.
can
that's
tell
30
her I can tell her the Oathkeeper's resolve.
But that's also
He's going to
that's
roll
30
an
days for
insight.
us to make.
You just
more
have
money.
to come back in 30 days.
Yeah.
That was an insight for her to understand what you were hinting at.
Did she understand what I was hinting at?
No.
Do I get the sense that she understood what I meant?
Sorry for the screen
Why?
flashing, everybody. I'm trying to make sure all my notes are in order.
Did I get the sense that she understood what I meant?
No.
Uh,
She does not pick up what you're putting down.
You know, in case you wanted to add a little flair to it. Something to remember you by.
I don't know what I'm
Much better one. So she says, because you guys are such good customers every time you guys show up, basically buy everything she ever has, she'll less, but she's working on the city. So it will be about a month. But it'll be 35,000. Or she can also keep feelers open for one that's already made.
He'll pay the 35,000.
Psst, hey, Sol, can I borrow 700 gold?
So
Sorry, not Sol. Hey, Slice, can I borrow
Who?
700 gold?
Looks around.
No,
700.
You
Sure.
gave us 34, right? We have it all.
I gave you 34,300.
Yeah, I'll tell her he'll pay the 35. And I will front 700.
Wow.
Actually, I'll give her another 1,000, so she gets 300 extra.
okay.
You're wild.
Guys,
I'll
I just lost 300 pounds.
tell her that it's worth it. I appreciate
For the work
you-
she can do.
Yeah, I appreciate you keeping feelers out for already made items, but something personally created by you, I think, given the situation, is worth the price. And the wait.
Get her to curse me.
Make it have like a lion's mouth on it. That would be cool. And
Don't
then
I just-
also curse
Make her
it.
So I'm gonna.
I legitimately say that. Please.
I'm excited to see
Stop
this
on
what
it.
this curse is going to be, because it's not going to be like some stat drain. It's going to be like
You can't get
You
it up
can't
anymore.
get hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
she's going to curse my dick.
Gonna curse your dick.
What's that
Sorry.
paying for?
Oh, Chris is gone. Bye. Guys, it's anarchy. We can do whatever we want.
Oh, did Jake take her to? No, Jake's still here.
No, Chris just joined Tavern. Oh, okay.
I-
In the meantime, I killed Smoke and Fraudry and the
Good luck.
shop.
Us two? That's a.
Good luck. You'd be better off killing the wizard behind the counter.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to leave me. Oh well, unless both of you teamed up on me, yeah. Then you'd be able to get
I
6
deal
hits on
psychic
mine.
damage, man.
I know, but I still have 187 hit points, and you cannot leave from me.
Yeah, we can.
And I... No, you can't.
Turn invisible and just run away.
I
So
can still hit you.
no,
With advantage, it canceled out.
you're right, but at the same point in time,
Just
we
engage
have a
this
thing
bonus
called
attack.
skirmisher, which means we get to leave you
Oh.
without taking opportunity attacks, and it's not the disengage action.
Then I'll just, like, fucking kill you. Okay. Well, it's been a minute.
I like it.
Let's play ball, baby.
Also, I had left joined
Yeah.
tavern, was confused why I was hearing singing,
Nice.
and I was like, what? And I looked through all
Hey.
my tabs to see what was producing the sound. And I'm like, what? And then I was like looking at everyone's names, and no one was lighting up. Like JR wasn't singing, because that's what I expect from JR. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't realize I had entered tavern,
Good job.
but they're
Oh,
singing, which
wait.
is very tavern.
You didn't realize you entered so wait,
No,
did
so
you like
whatever you guys were talking about after Ben said that he was excited to see what was the cursing that I was going to put on, up until like
Oh, we
the
said
skirmisher and the sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just straight up said
I missed
that
the whole conversation.
we just
the
said that.
curse was going to be impotence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna get
Ooh.
That's
like,
all.
it can't be hard anymore.
Ooh,
She gonna curse my
And it's
dick.
gonna be one of those curses that's like it doesn't matter that you break it. You're gonna need like a wish spell to undo.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That'd be crazy for her to do.
2600
The wish
It's
spell
alright.
thing.
Toes has a cat tongue. He's fine. He doesn't need a dick.
Wow.
Now that we've gone with that curse thought, I will see everyone later.
We're all leaving.
I'm aware, Chris.
I return.
Lord, no, no,
Oh god.
no,
Oh, good times. Good
no
times.
sandpaper, no,
Mm.
no.
All right, guys.
Sand me, daddy.
So we're gonna go off to Morcon.
What was
Markin.
your sleight of hand check?
Marcon.
for?
We're gonna say Marcon.
I don't know. Can you see past the 33 with your passive?
You make a perception check and see if it.
Actually,
Like-
yeah.
Looking for
What is
perception.
your perception bonus?
Plus 14.
You'd need a 9.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need a really high number.
Yeah, you'd need a 19 or 20.
Let's go to Marcon. What are we doing?
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's go to the Conclave of the Silvery Moon. Is that where we were
Okay.
earlier? Is that the acorn tokens?
No, that was an inn,
Yeah. Okay.
a speakeasy in an inn. The Golden Oak, if my
Yes.
notes are correct,
I just
because that's why it was an acorn.
Where is the Conclave of the Silvery Moon?
So I had said that it was next to Arkin's Invocatorium.
Invocatorium.
We head there.
Arkin's
And Toes, you're still on the
Invocatorium.
ship, right? You didn't come with us.
Yes, I didn't come with you because I didn't want her to know I was here.
Oh, she knows.
Yeah. Well, Toes doesn't know she knows.
No.
Everything
No.
went exactly as planned, Toast. Don't worry. I give him a 2 thumbs up. A dual wielding thumbs
You
up.
may roll an insight if you so wish.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Wait,
How
hold
about-
on. Let me roll an insight.
And do you actually? Ooh.
A 2.
You can't fail
Oh.
this.
Roll 1. You did roll 1.
Wait, how did Slice even talk to him? We were
Non-canon.
Because he came
Okay.
down.
Non-canon.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he not coming with us?
No, he wasn't. No, he was.
Not unless you guys came and went back to the ship to come
We're
get
not
me.
walking all the way back for this.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Okay.
Like, we're in this.
I have, like, my thighs are thin for a lizard. I'm not doing all that walking.
Could I,
not
by
true.
all means, like, communicate with him? Yes. Will I? No. So,
Actually, for some unknown to God reason, Toes is a +7 to insight.
So do
Wow.
I.
Wisdom. Anyway, we get to the shop. The
Yes.
vault?
Um,
The wizardy place?
the wizardy place.
The we get to the Waverly place.
We get to the
Wizards of
Russo's
Waverly Place.
shop.
I rolled a
Oh
salute. I've
my
rolled a seduce.
gosh.
Selena Gomez.
Oh
Oh.
no, she's
Boy.
underage here.
No. Fucking current.
Oh,
age.
it's in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're fine. It's all above
Lord,
board.
this is weird.
It's a non-canon Waverly place.
It's a non-canon Waverly
So
place.
it is.
Yeah,
Think of it like a Nashville Tall and Skinny. It is a very narrow building, but there's several stories to it. And there is someone waiting outside the door,
Hello.
blocking it from entrance.
We are looking for a Marcon.
What is your purpose?
We have some magic items of significant value, and we're told that he might be able to help us understand them. And we have things for trade if that be necessary.
We were sent by the local weaponsmith. Or not weaponsmith. What the fuck is that? Magic item smith? I don't fucking know.
Her name is Zara.
Oh, I was not listening. I was just browsing. I
We
also got
called
this
upon
good
Zara.
boy.
We called upon Zara's intelligence, and she directed us to the Great Marcon and his extensive experience.
Slice is playing with his cleaning.
He
tools.
so outside the door is just like this brute of I don't want to be racist. Brute of an orc.
Whoa!
Val is
Val will remember
What
that.
the fuck?
Val will
Slice
remember
honestly is taken aback. Like he looks and he hears this narration in his head. And he's like, "How dare? How dare?"
You're rolling. I'll remember that.
Rolling.
No, it's just like
Val rolls to
they're
attack.
not right. What am
Fair.
I being?
No, no,
Hey.
you're fine.
How? Oh, you switched to D&D Beyond. Okay.
Blair.
Sorry, I'm being distracted by t-shirts.
T-shirts.
T-shirts or a lack thereof.
Val versus the five of us. Who wins?
Level 6 versus
Send that to
level 15.
weekend.
Yeah. Very dead barbarian.
And so he's not very bright. And that's what I was being distracted by.
Oh, that's good, Trey.
I'm here for it.
I'm also.
His arms are crossed, and he doesn't necessarily think that anything is going to happen. And if it is, he's pretty sure that Marcon can take care of himself. So
What a fucking bouncer. What a great bouncer.
right? He's dumb.
It's fine. Everything will work.
Oh, guys, this is a
itself
battle
out.
map. That's not good.
You know what? He can take care of himself.
Go ahead
Everybody,
and
come
put
on,
your
man.
tokens down here.
He's
Nothing
really
will
big.
happen.
He's really big.
It'll be
Damn it.
fine.
He's really big.
And they're
Are
not too
we-
big.
Are we inside?
That's
Or
a
are we-
big
Yeah.
chair, baby.
It's a big
That's
comfy chair.
futon.
So he leads you in
I'll sit on the chair over here.
to this expansive library / it's called the map house. So there's lots of maps and there's a
Maps?
globe and maps.
Ooh, globe. I go over the globe.
You
So
said the magic word.
the building at least you can see the first floor. And you see a dark and handsome
Ooh.
human
That sounds
sitting in a chair.
good.
Yeah, sitting in a chair with piles of books around him. And his eyes barely leave the book as y'all enter in because he is just immersed in whatever he is reading.
Fully go into his office.
I will wait politely for him to acknowledge us, and if he doesn't, I will take a seat on the couch across from him and wait patiently.
While the rest of you just scout out everything
No,
else.
I'll sit next to Fraudry. Can I see what book he's reading?
In that globe, baby.
He is currently reading a book about Iglewith, because we spent an hour talking about Tasha's.
Okay.
That's a 26 perception just for the room in general, to get a feel of the guy.
This guy.
Oh, that's perception.
What's
Let
he
me roll an
working on?
insight, guys.
Well,
Don't
like,
worry.
not really insight checking him, but just what's he working on? What books look like they've been read recently?
So
Is he in the middle of a project, that kind of thing.
the books surrounding him are of all types of topics. He's currently reading about UwU. There is geography books, there's religion books, there are books about the astral plane, there's books about dwarven cooking. There is just cooking, yes.
Crockery. Dwarven crockery.
Ooh, just a bunch of dwarven crocs. They're honestly wild. The holes are like
Do I
giant.
notice any books about dragons that stand out to me?
Not one topic he is currently working on at the moment. It looks like he almost just like at least finishes up the page before, like, he just wants to put a stop to like the thought process that he's reading on, before he'll like loudly shut the book, set it on top of the ever-growing pile of books surrounding him, cross his legs and fold his glasses up, and puts his hands on his knee.
I would like to say that I have used one of the matron's mugs and I'm sipping hot chocolate.
Okay.
Did I notice?
Did you give them to everyone else, or is it just you?
I mean, if anybody would have come and asked, I would have handed them one, but...
From the time that you guys walked in, sat down, it's probably like a moment or two passes. So he's not letting you wait too terribly long, but it is in complete silence while he is finishing up what he's reading.
Going to use my fighter ability that I have never used before, called give me a
Oh, also on that perception check, looking around the room, the personal, like, the books on the shelves are not in any order. It's basically like the piles that he has next to him. They are not in the Dewey Decimal System at all. It's not even like color coded. It's just books. Books have been piled probably like in the order that he's gotten them in, and then like pulled off the shelf and then just like stuck in haphazardly. On any flat surface, there are just maps, scrolls of maps, everywhere. You can't see this back room. That's like just part of the map that I didn't want to close off because I didn't want to turn on Fog of War.
Did I notice any books or maps about dragons specifically?
There's a series of books in the Elder Scrolls. Oh yeah, text too. Yeah.
I gotta know my enemy. Rubs hands together.
You want it wound up?
Yeah.
Slice, I am a rogue bard.
I know.
If you spend at least 1 minute,
Oh no, not you.
learn information
No,
about
your
abilities
enemy. No,
compared to your own.
I feel like I've done it to everyone in the party,
Okay.
just like in downtime, just like interesting.
Interesting. Nice.
And then goes back to slinks back.
147 hit points.
Actually, it doesn't tell you what class they are.
It doesn't. Just if fighter levels, and then total class.
Okay, so you, from what you can see in like the font of which you can read at the distance, there are books about, coincidentally, how to raise a dragon.
Is there one called How to Train Your Dragon? And is there one called How to Train Your Dragon 2? And then is there one called How to Train Your Dragon 4?
Oh yes.
Like,
also,
like one is right here, and then like another one is over here.
Point of order. The second we got back to the ship, I would have put the dragon back in the incubator chest. I wouldn't have left it in the bag of holding for that long.
Just so we all know.
Clear. And then there are books, just overall books of all the dragon races.
Do I
There
s-
isn't a large collection on like the history of ancient dragons. Like there isn't the lore of that.
do I see Fraudry like eyeing the How to Raise Your Dragon book?
How to
Are
raise your
you-
dragon, how to train your
I mean, I'm not looking at. I'd be looking at the guy, but also like I'm watching my
No,
people.
is Fraudry staring at the How to Raise Your Dragon?
No, I
Or did he just
skimmed over everything I could see. I
Okay, then
took
never
stock
mind.
of the room. I made note of it in my mind, but
So for Slice, you watch Marcon intensively.
Me idly spinning the globe on the other side of the room, narrowing my eyes.
Looking at
not
it.
even watching the globe.
So let's see. You can learn information about its capabilities compared to your own. Compared to your own,
Is superior, inferior, or same?
inferior strength.
Haha, bitch.
Wow, didn't see that one coming.
Oh, wow.
Trey just looked at his stats
All the
as he
stats.
handed me a cinnamon roll.
I love it.
Send us a Snapchat, Trey.
Like
Jesus Christ,
he
this is
dropped
wild.
off a cinnamon roll from today's brunch, all warmed up, and he's like, oh, "Look at the stats." What is your dex slice?
It's 15, not 20.
His stats are brutal.
Superior dex. Will you shut up?
Honestly, we can all see his stats because they're on the unassigned character of Unwanted
I know,
Heroes of
But
Wanted.
I'm telling you so that stream can know.
Alright, yeah. Constitution.
Constitution, probably superior. I should probably look
Oh.
at yours.
Only a little bit though.
Intelligence.
Inferior.
Is it? No,
No,
Oh no, sorry,
I don't
superior.
know
sorry.
about that.
I was
don't know
thinking
about
soul,
that.
not slice.
It's strength, dex, and con.
It's strength, dex, and con for me. For
Okay.
there's an ability that rogues, mastermind rogues
Yeah.
get that does.
Oh yeah, true.
Wisdom, intelligence.
Armor class. Beefy.
Thank you. But is it inferior or the same? It's the same,
The
baby.
same.
Slice, what's your armor class?
My armor
20.
class 20.
Current hit points.
Peasants, can't believe you
182.
only have 20 armor class.
Inferior.
All class levels, if any, 20. Wizard.
Oh god. Oh no.
He has 5 less hit points than me.
Oh no.
That's a high ass con. Damn.
Fighter class.
That is the
know.
highest con. It's higher than me, and I have an 18 con.
Oh.
So it is a 20.
I rolled really good stats and then just maxed
You
them out.
know, leveled up. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
You know, as you do.
as you
I'm
do.
just eyeing this man now. Not intensely, just.
Well, you.
Well, you
Simran-
don't know this. I'm eyeing him for a minute. I'll tell you.
In my head, I know this isn't canon, but I like to imagine Slice is over there spinning the globe, not looking at it, staring at Marcon over the globe, and just saying these things out loud.
No, that is definitely happening.
What is it like,
Inferior, dexterity, superior.
it's like an anime, just like power level. 9,000.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is
Armor
if this is a
class.
wizard's room, that globe is practically like a subdimension, and there's a bunch of like apprentice wizards just being spun the fuck around right now.
Hard cut to inside the globe. Oh my god, what's happening?
Is this part of the test? Oh no!
Who pissed off Marcon today?
Whoever spins this globe!
No, it changes the day-night cycle of whatever realm they're in.
Oh my
It was
god.
just day-night, day-night, day-night,
In his
day-night.
demi-plane that he
What is
owns.
They're-
We're
Well,
playing
now what are
D&D,
his
guys.
fighter class
Yeah.
levels?
And for everyone in chat.
Now what are fighter class levels?
Hmm.
Here's
So-
a few. Okay, so he sets his book down. He crosses his legs. He's put his hands on his knee. He takes off his glasses. Now, what can Marcan do for you?
Oh my gosh, does he speak in the third person? I roll my eyes.
We
He
have
does.
stumbled across a rather significant artifact that our friend here in town, Zara, couldn't identify, and she pointed us to you. So we were hoping you might be able to enlighten us on the subject matter, and we were willing to compensate you in the way.
We do hate to intrude, but it did come with some dire and cryptic warnings. And Fraudry stirs his tea. Because I got my
Are
tea
you using
weird
your
out.
tea weird?
Yep, I got my tea weird out.
So we're
Making
both drinking out of magic cups.
And I am again playing with my cleaning cube. I'm like, it's a bar of soap, just like interesting.
Would you be
But he is amused by your magical cups.
We've been to Zara's. We're wearing the gift shop attire.
Yes. We were at the horrible fucking tacky gift shop in town, and we're just wearing it around proudly.
Yep.
See,
I'm okay with
I
this.
see
We
you've
are
been to
15th
Zara's.
level.
I'm aware of her work. Now, what did you find, and where, and why, and how?
Well, we found it in. Give me 1 second. Smoke doesn't stutter because he's not an idiot. I just am.
It was Colonel Mustard
We-
in the kitchen.
Well, you see, we recently triumphed over Selsuka, the Devourer of Man, and found an interesting shield in his possession that is beyond my ability to identify. Vasily, if you could come set the shield on the
Lord.
table.
Okay.
Hold it back. I'm not putting it onto the table. I'm just gonna hold it out.
Okay. So he waves his hand, and then as you like walk toward, like, do you walk up to the table, then pull it out, or pull it out and then walk up to
I
it?
was pulling it off. And I walked.
Not that it
And then by
matters.
the time I made it to the table, I was holding it in front of me.
So he waves his hand, and plates of biscuits and tea sandwiches and tea, with like little bits of cheese, just a charcuterie. Shut up! Why are you making fun of me?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
They magically appear out onto the coffee table, and he puts his hands to his lips and like folds his fingers so it's just like his pointer finger to his lips as he just like starts studying the shield from a distance.
As he does, I'll say it came with crude illustrations of a shield, presumably this one, 2 swords, a quiver, a longbow, and an amulet, as well as a note from a mysterious K.A.
Or Ka, as I've been referring to them.
Or Ka!
We have
Whoa, Marcon!
We have an
Whoa, this
idea
person.
that this might be a relic of old.
The K.A. we assume may be the eldest Blackstaff,
No.
however dead or alive he may be. However, that's merely assumptions. We have nothing to go off of.
So he puts his glasses back on, he stands up, and he goes to particular parts of the room, just picking up books at random. And so he gathers like 3 books, and he opens one book to a particular page. If you're trying to look at the spine or the cover, it's like the history of Neverwinter? Neverwinter, yes.
Awesome.
Neverwinter.
Where am I? Oh, God!
It's the
What
history
lore
of all
is
of them.
happening? It's like Neverwinter, a history.
I don't know.
Because Hogwarts, a history.
Yeah, I was about to say, wow, nice reference.
That's what
References.
Paul Biz,
I'm a nerd.
A reference.
And then he pulls out another book that history of another book that where's my notes? No. What do you do?
I'm yawning.
Sometimes.
Hey, same page. I like it.
Another book of wow, stop. Of powerful wizards. It's a smaller book. Basically, like, it's a pamphlet, I guess. Well, not a pamphlet. It's a novella of stop distracting me with all the stuff. Okay, I'm done. No more pinks.
I've left the Discord server. It happened.
Left.
No
Stop.
more things.
And then a third book of what would be like the history 300 to 400 years ago of Faerun.
Intermittent.
It's about how old the eldest Blackstaff was, right?
So from what Smoke knows,
Yeah.
the oldest Blackstaff lived to be 900 years, and he died about 100 years ago.
Okay.
So he starts pulling these books out, and the first one is the most important, the history of Neverwinter. And there's been some recent additions, like after it's been published, he's written his own notes just to keep up with the book. He didn't buy a new book, he just added more. And it lists the 7 Blackstaffs that have been and are currently in power. The 3 KAs, more notably the handwritten notes is Samark Danschool, the 6th Blackstaff, who rose to power in 1464 and was killed in 1479 by a fellow wizard, Zentiv. This is him telling you the story of it, of all this lore.
How many total Blackstaffs were there again?
The current one is the 7th.
TLDR me. I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Crazy.
So Zentiv, after killing Zamark, was later trapped in the Blackstaff Tower, left to die. The current Blackstaff, was his lover, which this is me to y'all because this is interesting lore that I've thought was weird. Because Zamark was really, really old. The newest Blackstaff is really, really young.
You hate to see it.
Some grooming going on there. That's creepy.
Oh my
I mean, wizard. It has a lot of. Yeah, never mind.
I was about
Yeah.
bad joke.
All wizards are weird.
Wizards are weird. So the current
Hey, not all.
Blackstaff is Varya Savar, and she rose to power last year after her lover and previous heir of the Blackstaff line was killed. So he notably points out the options that you have for the Blackstaffs that were labeled KA. Blackstaff. So there was the original. I'm not gonna say these names, but
Damn.
well, I am. Kelvin Arunson was the first one. Kirani Agrivyar was the third one. Krellin Arunson was the fourth one, and son of Kelvin.
Beth, you died a lot with a name like
And the
Krillin.
last one was Krillin. Yeah.
And
Right,
last
and
one
I
was
believe we-
Caden.
I believe we made the assumption that it was the original. The note was quite old.
Dusty, if I must.
Do you know of any of these wizards that might have had a friendship or a treaty with Selsuka? A massive ancient black dragon?
You just killed the massive one. There's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would have added on the smoke and said, do you know of any of those with the initials KA who were particularly opposed to the Zentarum?
If it was the original KA, then he wrote it before he died.
Well, I would hope so.
There are rumors, but they're just rumors. Fantasies. They're
Fantasy in my D&D.
Wizards on my
in Kelvin's
Wizards
later
on-
life. He started making deals. He left the Harpers and he started making deals with people following Bane and those under the Zentarum.
I
So,
only asked because the note that was attached to the shield, I'll just quote it in full. You are a part of this. You have to help find these weapons and keep them safe. We've already lost one due to some mishandling, and it ended up in the hands of the Zentarum. Don't lose this one. We don't know who it was addressed to. We assume the KA that wrote the note was opposed to the Zentarum based on the wording, but
in Zentarum's many factions, it could have just been a different faction.
Exactly. You can
Sure.
be opposed to one and friendly to the other. The Zentarum he specifically was friends with were also friends with clerics of Bane.
So maybe they lost one to the good Zentarum back when it existed.
Frogid chuckles.
Do you know anything about these relics, where there might be any ways to find them?
The relics.
6 clues.
Well, the relics were created as a way out, as a fix for something more evil. They have a way of surfacing when trouble is nearby or about to happen.
Well,
It's how they were designed.
this one surfaced centuries ago and was left inside a box in a dragon's cave.
There
Or maybe it was used back.
are more than what's mentioned in this book, but that's probably all he knew existed.
More than 6.
So he opens up another book and he starts listing off the lore of the relics. That there was a bow and gauntlets and basically an outfit for any advent. Like you could make an outfit for an entire adventure out of it.
One whole adventure.
One whole adventure. if you maxed out everything.
And I did.
And if you were an artificer, so you had 6 attunement slots.
Also, you have a fan of your bow. Bow.
Bobo.
I'm not even looking at
Bobo.
Twitch. Chat.
Bow. So it's funny that he's, or whoever KA is, only mentioned these 5, unless that's all that he knew at the time of writing. I can't speak of what was lost to the Zentarum or what sect of the Zentarum received this or what it was. That's not in any history book that I've ever come across.
And according to legend, these items, all of them surface at a time of great need? Or just
Not
few of
all
them?
at once, they'll, or they've never been found all at once. Some take years, centuries
But when
to
needed,
surface.
they are
Powerful.
found.
They're powerful relics that reappear throughout history at times of great need.
Must be stories of them disappearing then.
There must be
Rumors.
stories wielded names that wielded them.
I hate
Can
reading.
Is
Is there anything I would remember from 300 years ago?
From 300 years ago, you would have where were you at 300 years ago? Were you at the tower 300 years ago in Baragost or next to Baragost?
Yeah. No, wait. The towers were they found. No.
Yes.
They got taken.
So where were you before?
I can't remember the name of it. Hold on.
Based on where you were before, you may or may not have heard of it. Because word does not travel fast.
Keep moving forward. I'll come back to this.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
surely somebody of your magic aptitude would have heard of these relics popping up throughout history and maybe know where they might be, or they were.
Well, I suppose the real question is, we found one. Should we be concerned?
I think that's a given.
It is a given. They shouldn't be popping up. They're designed to go into pocket dimensions when not needed
So
and show up when they are.
So did Salsuka even know what he had?
Might have just been an empty box until it appeared.
The box, he might not have, the box might have just appeared in his hoard.
Well, the note was there, so.
That or whoever had the box, Salsuka killed and took the box from them.
Mm-hmm. I think that's might be.
Give me some time with this shield. An hour.
Oh, he can stay for an hour. Let's go.
Do you mind if we peruse your books while you take your time?
Sure. Would you like something more substantial to eat?
I'll never turn down a meal. What do you have?
If you have steak right now, because I was gonna go get our other companion. We kind of abandoned him on the ship.
No, he's at the open bar with fucking room service. He can chill.
Well,
I mean, we can go grab toes if we want. I'm
I don't
all
have
for it.
much. I don't have much
Actually, no. If we have an hour, we
I
will
don't
go
need
grab
books.
Toes.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need books.
I was
I'll
just
go
saying, if you're
grab 'em,
like,
you
oh,
guys
he
can
needs food
read.
too. No, he's on a fucking
No,
5-star
no,
ship.
he's good. I just wanted to get him because
No, get him for story reasons.
he's my friend.
Actually, I'll send
Who's
Whiskey.
Yeah.
And
if-
Whiskey's just gonna pull on his clothes.
I mean, he'll get the message. Follow
Yeah,
Whiskey. Now, does Toes follow Whiskey?
So he would? Is Toes gonna get the message to follow Whiskey? Like, did you send him a message, or is this just
No,
implicit?
no, it's just because you can't speak through the familiar. Oh, would you have written something down and put it in claw?
Yeah,
'Cause,
probably.
again, Toes is stupid.
Because otherwise Toes would be like, ooh, the bird is here. Hello. Hi, friend.
Ooh, bird,
Hello,
Bird.
eat.
Quit clawing me, Bird.
Wait, can Toes read?
bird. that
Toes
is
can't
a-
Toes
read. Writing him a
can read.
message.
He can read.
Can he read?
Yes.
Okay,
A 6 is all you
He's
need.
just not good at it.
so
Or
there's
an 8.
there's
It
literally
takes
just
him a while to get back.
so
No, I'll lead him. He doesn't know where to go.
no, he can follow Smoke or Whiskey back.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just send Whiskey because Whiskey can get to the ship faster than anybody.
Yeah.
And he'll land on Toes' shoulder and just hand you a note that says follow. And then he will like fly in front of you, fly in a circle so you can catch up, fly in front of you, fly in a circle so you can catch up, and just do that all the way back to the shop.
How fast is your owl? Hold on.
So,
Just-
at the time that you all are
50.
taking up his
60 feet, okay. So yeah, he is faster.
invitation to sit down and eat something while he identifies the shield, he'll wave his hand again, and a table seating 6 will appear in this like open space here between the chairs. And there are
What a coinky.
6 like the serving for 6 like plates and silverware and stuff.
Mhm.
And like the little food coverings, like the metal dome. I don't know what they're called.
Platter.
Hot plate.
Well,
Or
Server
the
dish.
top
dome's
part.
fine, but
He also summons Mistress, who just cooks us a meal.
Oh,
Uh,
won't tell you what is served.
He uses Dream of the Blue Veil, goes to Wild Mount, and then his mistress comes back.
they're just called. Yeah.
Fraudry. Did you
Yes.
see anything interesting on the shelves? Your eyes are sharper than mine.
I don't know. Let's peruse, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
What do your lizard eyes
You
see?
ask me about books.
It's just called a food dome.
What do your lizard
Is
eyes
it?
see?
Yeah,
that-
there's no word. I looked it up.
That-
I'm going to go
I'm
grab
looking
a
up-
few books off the shelf. The
I'm-
2 that I saw about dragons, first of
Okay.
all, and just use that 10 investigation to poke through everything else.
I'm looking at glass domes on Etsy.
I'm looking for a book on enchanting.
Yeah, bell cover.
Okay.
I'll look for a book on fighting. I guess if we're all looking at books.
Okay. So, Frederick, you pick up the
Is
How
my
to Train
book
Your
in
Dragon,
there?
part 1 and part 2.
Oh my gosh!
You also notice
it's a gripping story, honestly.
you
I
also
watched it the other
grab
day.
the other dragon book that has just like all the dragon races in it, specifically called Facts of the Creatures of the Skies, the Lore of Beasts.
Oh, is it like just about dragons or about everything that flies?
Everything that flies. So it has like
Ooh,
manticores and stuff.
that's fun. Do they have like a kids section? I'm smart,
You
but
want the kids
I
section.
don't want. Yeah.
So
Is
the-
there like a book? I have a book in real life that's like predators versus each other. Is there like a book of like cheetahs versus wolves?
The entire
Because
time
that'd be fun.
Fraudry and I are reading, I'm just constantly changing Minor Illusion to make a picture show in front of Slice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, 13 intelligence. I can read a book. I wrote a book,
I know you did.
but
He did
I'm
write
not
a
saying
book.
you're stupid.
And-
You're not a typical
Yeah.
barbarian.
You just,
I just-
choose to be amused by simple things.
I
That's all.
just don't want to. Me in real life, I can read a book. I just don't wanna.
What's Smoke looking for?
Anything to help my
Does Slice
enchanting
also
or give
have
me
ADHD?
ideas.
Okay.
No.
So he actually has a lot of books on
those.
transmutation.
Ooh, shiny.
So, like, if you want transmutation for beginners, it's an
Okay,
old book.
I don't plan on multi-classing into wizard. Just putting that out there. I just want.
You're
I
just
will.
looking.
Tomorrow. Okay, guys.
Books on how to be a
Next week.
paladin because
There's a book, Splendid Hostels, an essential guide to the kitchen. There's Elven Winter, collection of love poems.
I'm going to.
There's a fiction book, Dwarven Time, a sad tale of the life of a destitute maiden.
You stupid son of a bitch. He's a level 20 wizard.
I'm 37.
He'll probably kill you just
I'm
because.
not going to take the love poems, but yes.
He doesn't notice, but he's a divination wizard. And
But he has
because.
no, he's transmutation. But
No, I will flip through the
He's both.
love poems.
he can be
Level
anything he
20
wants to.
transmutation, level 20 in divination.
He's a god. He's a little god.
This
Fucking
is
good.
Ao, the god of gods.
This,
Oh,
That is,
pretending.
that is
So-
terrifying.
Maybe he's a Zeus, the
Book
god of
generator
wizards.
pulled up because why didn't I think you guys
Psychiatry.
would spend an hour reading books? I don't know. So there is soft summer, sleazy love stories,
ooh,
and you open it and it's like borderline pornographic. Because you know.
ooh. Does he do
Every
the
time
minor illusion picture show for this one?
Yes, I do.
Every
Yeah,
time we come to Silver Moon, you have to get your dick wet.
titties.
Host
There's
walks
a book-
in, you guys are just fucking reading porn. He's like, what is
Yeah.
There's a
Are
book
these
that-
my allies? Are these the
It's
people I've
familiar,
chose?
not too familiar. A guide on how to take care of your newly acquired companion.
That, out of context, could be
It's
really bad.
familiar.
There's 50 Shades of Fae.
Of course.
Take
Tusk
care of
Love?
your companion.
50 Shades of Fae. A classic.
I think that's okay. Does this guy's
The
hour
writing's
done yet
Uh,
poor,
with yet?
but it's like a beginning.
There's the Ambiguous Triumphs of the Warrior, the complete volume.
Ambiguous.
Is this guy done
Well
with our
known
book yet?
fact,
Or shield?
Toast does not trust wizards, so he's gonna just sit there and fold his hands and just.
You're gonna
be
also
very
try to
polite
use Know
and
Your
not
Enemy.
use it at all.
I
I actually am going to, now that you ask. I have a similar ability.
a toes.
I'm going to use Hunter's Sense
Uh.
to determine any immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities it has.
It has.
It's the
Uh,
thing.
He's not a
Wait,
creature.
also cast Detect Divine Sense.
Oh,
Just
I
in
will.
case.
I'll do Divine Sense as well. I'm not casting Detect Magic because I don't want
Yeah,
to
not
cast any
Detect
spells.
Magic.
You'll just be
the
blind in a room like this.
Just Divine
But I'll
Sense.
use that, and I'll use Divine Sense. So I'll see if he's a Fey, Fiend, Celestial, or Undead.
He is human, alive.
Is he living?
Not any immunities, resistances, any of that.
Vulnerability to my fucking fists.
He has actually immunity to murder hobos, so
Yeah,
Oh no.
It's
the
called,
people who
dang.
steal his shit.
I
it's
gotta
called
go.
plot armor?
guys. It's called plot armor. His 9th level spell, plot armor. He can do whatever he wants because he can, guys.
It's a 10th level spell called DM Says.
The
There
DM
is-
says
Invulnerability is
whenever.
one of the funniest spells in the game to me.
just let
Okay,
the BBG monologue.
Don't
Um,
take that.
There's a book called I Can't Believe It's Not Harmless, a hefty guide of herbs, mushrooms, and berries that surround this area in Faerun where the book was found. It contains accurate annotations of the ailments due to the consumption or touch with descriptive drawings of people having diarrhea or throwing up.
I will take that book.
Starts some
Like,
minor illusion that
take
one. No.
No,
Or-
like
Minor illusion.
I will add it
Pick
to
it
my
up.
collection to read.
Okay.
Smoke gets like halfway through the transmutation book and is just passed out in his chair.
With a hot
Lightweight.
chocolate and a good book.
Lightweight.
Hey, unlike me, Smoke does not like to read. Unless it's on like
Fucking nerd.
Fucking nerd
Yeah,
don't even like to
yeah, who
read.
fucking likes books? By the way, you ever look into that new Aragon one, Ben? I'm kidding.
Oh
you're not
shit!
touching.
I haven't been able to find a PDF yet.
Um,
I mean, go to the store and have a chance to legally purchase it.
Is he done with the shield? yet,
Nice!
Mister? I called you mistress because I said mistress earlier. DM.
I was just reading the Orc's Cookbook, 101 Ways to Prepare an Elf.
Oh, there's
I've
2
been
different
reading,
orc
It's
cookbooks.
fun.
I've been reading The Last Wish, which is apparently the
Last wish.
Witcher book you're supposed to read first.
Oh, you're starting to read those?
Yeah.
I'm 6 books in, or was, beginning in March. I have
Now
to finish
where are
them.
ya? Ugh.
I stopped because I had like the Hamilton biography and stuff to read.
Although mostly I've been reading Ward, which is the second in a series of superhero web serials, except each one is the length of 12 normal novels.
Jesus.
So what did Mark Holmes
It
find
took
out?
me more than a year and a half to read the first
Yeah,
one.
what did Mark Holmes find out?
Mark
Mark
Holmes.
Holmes.
Wow. So
Sherlock.
you guys peruse through his collected library, and I'm pulling it up, which I didn't have before, pulled up because. So he says that the lore behind this one matches, or the shield matches the lore behind Faith's Warden. Which I will just screenshot everything. So it is a legendary shield that
Plot twist, it's actually a sword.
it's yeah.
It's
I
a very shield
I have an
looking sword.
NPC in one of my campaigns, which
Better to explain it.
has like a mobile cart and claims to only sell swords, but he just doesn't know what the word sword means and sells literally everything except swords.
That will unlock pieces of itself as the user deems worthy of earning them.
Hmm.
Do you have any recollection or knowledge of other items that were commonly
shit.
surfaced with this shield? Anything that paired with it or was frequently seen with it? You say we should be concerned because it surfaced in the world. So obviously there's an impending threat. You also
Or
say that according to legend, not all of these legendary artifacts surface at the same time,
And
and
where
they've
to
never
find
all
them.
been seen together. So clearly we don't know where to look next, but do we know how many to look for?
Or if you do know where.
there
Do we have a
have been
timeline?
reports of counting. Hold on.
Smoke
Of
sets up at this.
9 different items
Wow.
Throughout history or recently?
throughout history.
But none of them have been seen together in the same period of time.
Not all 9.
How many at a time?
3 or 4.
So,
When was the last time 3 or 4 of them were gathered together? And what did they stop? When
Over a millennia ago, the last collection was brought up.
So
And what was happening
we have
then?
2 options, everybody. In my opinion, or 3.
Millennia?
Millennia. Which
Millennia.
cements my ideal that
That's a million.
maybe this shield. Where did they find it 400 years ago? Why would the Zentarum not want it? Or why would...
Or maybe
this
when
did
the
pop
Zentarum
into-
found it, it wasn't there.
If this did pop into existence for us.
So as you're talking,
It could smoke. It could have
Fucking
just
kills us.
operated
kills you.
inside of a box
Cast a 9th
that
level
was not
fireball on
related
its
to the
room.
shield. Like, the note might not be related.
It is, though. It has drawings of the rest.
It's incomplete. It doesn't have drawings of all of them.
Maybe.
So as you guys are talking, there is a sudden
I knew it.
whack to one of the upstairs windows.
You expecting company?
Like what type of whack?
Like a
Rock to a window whack or
really
a lightning bolt to
like a
thunder wave?
bird hitting a window whack.
Oh, a bird hitting a
Those with
Alright.
really high perceptions capture a glimpse of gold before it vanishes.
You expecting
Whack.
company, Marcon? I draw my
Mm.
bow.
This is me laughing at my
I was about to send an arrow through that guy's forehead.
What color?
Turns into a
What color
dragon.
was your familiar?
Gold.
That's cool.
It was a gold pseudo dragon.
Josh. Let me talk.
Did you do the thing again where you said something and then waited for our reactions, but you weren't actually done saying things?
You guys are just so freaking paranoid.
Yeah.
No, Audrey hasn't done anything yet. I'm asking
Yeah,
if it's the pseudo dragon.
Fraudry also Fraudry also hasn't done anything. Slice also hasn't done anything.
There
I can
is
confirm.
another loud thud at the front door.
Is it a?
Slice, would you mind opening the door?
Of course not.
That's a bad idea.
I still feel like right? What are you thinking?
He's has not taken it. He was just identifying it.
This is the front door, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it back on my back.
Okay.
I will open the door slowly.
I will sip my
So.
tea. I don't think there's a problem here.
So. Another gold blur flies past you, Slice. You do
Opportunity attack.
recognize it. Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
And then haphazardly just he doesn't even eat.
We ate.
We were here for an hour, right?
We were eating during. I was eating while I was
Yeah.
reading. Like
Okay.
You're eating and reading.
Go
Just because you
back
don't
to
explain.
them.
Just because you don't explain every meal.
The food dome, as there's not a better word for it.
The cloche?
Appears the one thing that you always wanted to eat.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
different for everyone.
Mac and cheese. Oh
dragon spare ribs.
no, probably not that.
Oh, that's
Just
really
a
fucked up.
steak.
There's a pseudo dragon in here.
A sick
Well,
ass.
it wasn't
steak.
at the time that you eat.
Yeah, fair. Dragon spare ribs.
Fucking giant
would I
steak. Nothing. You open the dome.
Total
Nothing.
words.
Exactly.
MW30 antifreeze.
You see
fluid.
Blinker fluid.
oil for your joints.
Toast doesn't
Yes.
trust his weird wizard food, despite the fact that he really wants to eat this unicorn.
I lift the cloche.
He really, really wants to eat this unicorn steak.
This
So-
magical
So-
steak.
There's just like alligator eggs, like baby
Aw.
alligators.
That is true.
I'm surprised you
alligators-
didn't recreate the dragon
they're
egg.
young.
Like living. Well, Prodry hasn't had a dragon egg, so he doesn't know what it tastes like. He just remembers eating, like going into the swamp and raiding baby crocodiles. It's delicious.
The little
Remember
air
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
shoes.
Not not Raiders of the Lost Ark. The temple one. Was it
Get it
Temple
Where
of
he
Doom?
eats monkey
Temple
brains
of
from a
Doom.
skull?
That, but also
Or
where they
Doom.
had the snake eggs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
All
so
right,
for
hard
Smoke,
cut
it's
back to
dragon
where we
spare
were.
ribs. For Slice,
Oh.
it's mac and cheese.
A big
For
no,
Fraudry,
a
it's
big
alligator
steak.
egg.
Jeez. A big
I don't know what you want to
steak.
eat. A steak.
A big steak.
For Vasily,
A
it's
magic item.
no. Having not ever needed to eat, it is a sandwich. but it is one that magically made that you can actually taste it.
Tastes
So
like
it tastes real
mayonnaise.
bad.
It's mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Shit.
Ew.
Absolute
It's not
garbage.
peanut butter and jelly. It's not a ham sandwich. It's a mayonnaise.
It's like
and
an
peanut butter.
okay sandwich, and Vasily's like, wow.
Wow, this is all what y'all eat. What
One half,
food? Go ahead.
one half is mayonnaise and peanut butter, and the other half is ham and jelly.
Oh God, why? And the other, oh God,
How
no.
you like
What
this?
food is it for
And
Toast?
jelly's on the outside. Of it.
For Toes,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
unicorn steak, but he's not going to eat it because he doesn't trust wizards.
I'll eat his.
That's fair. 2 portions of
2
So,
steaks.
you guys finish up eating.
With
You're
tater
discussing
and
the
potato.
identifying.
A baked potato, a loaded
Then-
baked potato. Sorry, I'm just saying what I want to eat right
Then-
now.
But one break.
There's a golden blur. And something that flies into the table of food and starts gobbling up part of Vasily's sandwich.
It's the golden snitch.
And for those who didn't join within the tower, will recognize that it is Sing,
Sin.
Seer's pseudo dragon.
Mark Olin,
Why do
I
so many
hate-
people have gold pseudo dragons?
I do
the
hate to
second person
interrupt,
we've
but
met?
you don't happen
No,
to
it's the
know
same.
someone named
The same.
Seer, would you?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna just walk up to the dragon.
Markon shakes his head.
Mm,
He goes back to reading.
It appears she has found you, at the very least.
Or
Um,
Sing.
when-
What convenient
Seems
timing as we were
mouthful.
just talking about seeing Seer again.
Wow. It's like it's a reoccurring NPC.
Almost like
What?
the DM can control reality.
I'm going to rest here for a bit before we get to talking, and then he finishes up the sandwich. He
What
thinks
language
it's
does he
delicious.
speak?
Oh,
It's more telepathic.
Okay.
my dog is right.
Does he understand? Does he understand Draconic?
He understands the languages that Seer speaks, which is at least common. I'd have to look up Seer's stat block.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and tell him you must have flown quite a distance seeing in Draconic.
He's gobbling up
really.
his food and he shakes his head.
I'm not really expecting a response. I go back to reading. No, wait, we
No.
were interrogating Mark Olin. Sorry.
Now that my belly is full, we can get down to business. My mistress is missing and I need you to find her. Please agree quickly so my mistress can get back to her important week and work and I can take my after breakfast nap. Because I won't be able to sleep until she's home safe.
We have to give us
Smoke
something
is
more
just gonna
informed
like
than that.
fucking toss his bill off to the side and run his hands through his hair and be like, "Not a fucking dull moment."
You have to give us a little more than that, Sing.
Oh,
And,
okay.
as you can see, we're
They want us to
in the
rescue
middle of
Seer.
something. We were investigating legendary artifact.
What
And
were we
it's my
doing?
mistress and we were exploring the rules of Allcaster and we were attacked by undead creatures.
Okay.
I barely escaped with my life.
I was ultra confused. I thought Seer
Morcon, where
wanted
are the
us to find her mistress.
Morcon, where are the ruins of Allcaster?
Marcon.
He will like flip through the maps that are on the table and pull up.
Hold on.
I have all the maps in my head.
Where is this at?
Bloop, bloop.
Well, he's also has to show us because we don't have the maps in our head.
No.
No, right,
So
I just-
it is within the Cloud Peaks, which is to the
Very
North.
southwest.
left of
Very southwest of us.
So not far from where you first met Seer.
Toes,
It's
we're going back to your home.
It's
Noise.
the Dickwoods.
I think Toes is gonna have my misunderstanding. I think I thought Seer sent us this message because Seer wanted us to rescue her mistress.
You've never met
No.
Seer.
My
You've never
mistress.
met Steer.
Yeah, I have.
Seer.
Seer sent me on the
No.
same mission
Yeah.
with her before you guys.
You worked with Seer.
Oh, that's right. Shit, that's right. I forgot.
So,
Um,
are you saying
wait,
dragon,
wait.
little gold dragon? Are
Little
you
Dragon.
saying they were all killed and you barely escaped with it? Sorry, I had to go feed
No,
my dog.
they're not killed. She's lost or something. But Sing, you flew from the Alcaster ruins to here?
Also, what was the Allcaster?
Also, how did you know how to find us?
Also,
Uh,
Hi.
her,
it's been
her
long. I hug him.
I-
You're a good boy. Never change.
Markon, you said you're gonna need time to research things for us, correct?
I mean, these books aren't in my library. I'll have to find these books. More information about these books. So questions that you had for Sing. Basically, as Seer was kidnapped or taken, she teleported to a general idea of where you were.
You teleported Sing to us?
Yes.
Why didn't she just teleport?
Probably some reason. Dimension shackles or some otherwise. There are some things that can prevent movement.
Oh, I thought wizards were all magic and shit.
No magic is all powerful.
Weird.
There was magic that was all powerful, but Smoke doesn't know about the 12th level spell and wow, the closing of all that shit, so.
Yeah. I know about Slice knows about that. Oh, you mean the 12th level spell in the closing.
Do we all mobilize and
7th
go?
level spell.
I mean,
I built an entire campaign around my party having to once again cast Karthus's Avatar.
Yeah, that doesn't sound world ending again or anything.
Well, the world was already ending.
That's fair. I'm gonna turn to the group. Are we going to save our prior employer again?
Well, we got nothing else on the docket. Maybe it'll lead to one of these relics if the world
Markon,
really needs.
if you could.
She is a powerful wizard. She probably might know things about.
Yes, and my other ideal is if things keep happening to us, these relics might keep showing up for us if we prove ourselves through the events. If that shield did just appear there, then it appeared to us. So that
What?
makes me scared that we're going to be involved in something again.
What is the Allcaster and the ruins of the Allcaster?
We don't know
My
necessarily.
mistress is very resourceful, but I think something's wrong because she didn't show up at the rendezvous point.
Devious. Do you
Well,
know what the Allcaster is saying or no?
Do you know what the Alcaster ruins are, Markon?
Yeah.
Do I know what they are?
Does Morcon know what they are? I don't think any of us would know what they are, right? Fraudry, do you?
No, that is quite far outside of my realm.
Figured Slice wouldn't, or shouldn't.
Well,
Can we
I'm
make
glad
history
you asked.
checks, or
The
would somebody actually
Allcaster.
know? I mean, I've
Sure.
never been that far south.
I've never been that far south, so I'm
Solid.
not going to make a history check.
Oh yeah, I won't, because there's no way I'd know.
I made one just because I figured I wouldn't make it. I figured if it had something to do with the Zentarum, I might have read of it, but
I will. Let's see. Oop, too many pages. Okay, so I will give Vasily more information on the 2 history checks that, because you have not gotten back with me of where you were from. Vasily.
Yes, that was what we're learning about.
Okay, well, based on where you're from is how much you know.
he's from the Alcaster ruins.
Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. He's from the Allcaster before they were ruins.
So Markon, do you know anything about the ruins?
Yeah. What's your mark on this story? Hi, I'm Slice.
I don't know anything, so Markon doesn't know anything.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair. All right. Well, we'll follow you, Sing.
Well,
You know how to get back to
we
these?
know their
Oh, well, we know.
location.
Yeah. He pointed it out on a map. And
Plus,
we have a
I
flying
am good at
ship.
navigating. I can take us right there.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
The millions of miles.
Yeah, fucking another week on that ship.
It's fine.
I need to make a pit stop at Zara's before we leave.
But you can do a history check on the Allcaster.
Sing, I'm
Actually,
gonna be
that was
honest.
what that 20 was.
Yeah, that's what the 20 was.
Sing, I'm gonna be honest. I was waiting for a like manufacturing job to get done. I'm not happy about this. I didn't want to do anything for the next 30 days.
Sorry,
Well-
I do have notes on the Allcaster. I've just forgotten that I wrote them 2 months ago.
Whoa.
Uh,
Oh shit, that
Right?
means I need
She's
another
prepared.
shield.
Yeah, I'll toss you 50 gold and just say go buy.
Alright.
That is way
hold on,
too much for a
hold on.
shield.
That is way too much
you-
for a shield, yeah.
Oh wait, no, Vasily has another shield.
I've got 3 shields, man.
Wait, I have another shield. I have Oathkeeper's Resolve,
Yeah.
which I can't attune to, but I can still use as a regular shield.
Why can't you attune to it?
Because I already have my 3 attunement slots filled
Why
up.
did I forget that I had notes from 2 months ago and that this is my own campaign? I
We
don't know.
talked about you
'Cause I'm
having
fucking
notes from
dumb.
2 months ago earlier today.
I'm using
Um,
my Belt of Hill Giant
What
Strength
did he
and
say
my
about
Vorpal
Allcaster?
Star and my
So the Archmage Allcaster started a school of wizardry, not far from the town of Baragost in the mid 11th century DR. You are in the 15th century DR.
Dominican Republic.
And it enjoyed great success for nearly 80 years until a certain group of mages grew frightened by its popularity as well as the power of those within and attacked Alcaster's school. A great spell battle ensued and the school was left in ruins and Alcaster now nowhere to be found.
So basically, this was a massive College of Winterhold, and a lot of people got jealous, went and attacked it, and now it's leveled because a lot of people threw a bunch of fireballs around.
So it's the regular College of Winterhold, you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
That is my TLDR version of it, right?
I get
Just so I
that
understand.
Yes. Essentially.
Hey, listen, I have to take notes in shorthand.
See Skyrim reference.
Yes.
Well then, let's make haste.
Well, does anybody
You wanted
have...
to see Zara beforehand?
Huh?
You wanted to
Oh,
see
yeah,
Zara before you
probably.
left?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
4.
Just going
I'll be
in.
going out and while you guys are seeing Zara buying a regular shield.
Well, you already have a
Um,
regular shield.
I need another 3,000 gold worth
Again.
of enchanting
Vasily also has
materials.
regular shields.
and I'll put 300 platinum on the table.
To Zara?
Yes.
For what? I'm sorry? I was reading.
Just basic enchanting stuff so I can keep enchanting more arrows and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was down to 500.
The supplies to it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to buy another 3,000 gold worth of it. Because I figure we're going to have a long enough flight that I can enchant 4 more arrows while we're on it. But yeah, I'm guessing she would have at least the materials to enchant, like gold dust and diamond dust and whatever.
Do you
other-
still have plenty of the tubes?
50 more.
Okay.
I had I'll find it somewhere. Oh, it's on the Lucky's inventory. Yeah, I still have 56 more. So
Okay, so you leave a sing. Fraudry writes Marcon a note. Do you give it to him then, or do you like have a courier send it to him?
Oh no! While everybody's talking, I jot down a quick note of like, this is what we need to know.
Okay.
And leave it for him there.
Okay. And then you go up to Zara's.
Does he
Hmm.
object? Like, is he fine with that?
So now that he's identified this item and solidified his thought process of this being a relic, he's a lot less calm. He's a little bit flustered. Because there has to be answers to why this has shown up. So he has basically tied his hair up away from his face, and he is while you were writing this, he like started going back to his books and started pulling more and more books out. And so like even the floor is covered with books open on the floor to different pages. And so when you go to hand him a note, he'll read it and just like keep nodding with each numbered item and basically say that yes, these are the answers that we have to find together. And so he'll go back to reading, and then like as you guys are walking out, he is basically starting to send messages out to other people with larger libraries.
Hey, thank you for the sub, Beth Plays.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you.
Beth.
That's
Oh,
nice.
thank you, Bo.
It's Bose. It's Bose. It's Bose. Thank you, Bo.
Sorry, it doesn't. When I read the notification, the spinning coin.
Yeah, but you know what? Thank them. Don't thank them.
Hey,
Thank them for
F
being in
plays.
chat to get
keep
gifts.
playing.
Yeah, you have to be active in chat to get in.
Yeah.
So he basically tells you take care of that, and we'll see what I find out.
I'll stop in the doorway because I remembered and ask him. You wouldn't happen to have? I know this is a bit intrusive, but like a teleportation circle or a way to get you quickly in times of urgent need.
Or one around.
Or one around.
Mm,
Yeah,
it's
he
over.
will have one in this back room conveniently. Let me go back to conveniently.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, under this
That
rug.
carpet is already under
Would
the
you,
rug.
I'll poke my head back out of the door and yell at Vasily. Vasily, could you come back for one moment, please? And just have him look at the circle and memorize it, I guess. Is that how magic works? I don't know.
They have to
Yeah.
draw the circle in their book.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A book that he has, because he doesn't have a spell book because he's a cleric, but he probably still has a teleportation.
He has to memorize the circle.
Yeah.
He has to memorize the circle and
Hey,
keep
look at these squiggly lines on the floor.
They're asking you to
what are these
down this
weird things?
transportation circle.
Looks back at the teleportation circle. This looks weird. Goes back.
I don't know if Trey actually writes down the locations that we have or not.
I'm
but
pretty sure I know the
No.
locations.
That's
They get
yeah.
lost into my brain.
Sounds hard.
Your spank bank?
Spank me, daddy.
That is also a word.
So we have that teleportation circle, so we
Teleportation.
can move cross continent quickly. We would just be leaving the lucky.
We can move back to the lucky too.
That is true.
Yeah. Quick little Jachin, hey, you found anything back
Mhm.
out?
Wonderful.
So-
Thank you for your time. We apologize for the inconvenience. On to Zara's. Huzzah!
On to Zara.
Huzzah!
Roger would never.
Onward!
I would never say huzzah. Me personally, Fraudry absolutely. He's that kind
With
of
every sentence.
he is that
JR.
kind of threat.
I have the opposite problem, Bo. I'm always saying huzzah on day-to-day life.
Nice, not so much.
Nah, slice.
Entering
No.
ho.
Huzzah! Everyone's like,
So I
JR,
get the
what's
stuff.
up?
We head to
Yes.
the Lucky. Anybody?
Yes.
I'm guessing because you gave us all your money, right, Toes?
Ah, poop. Why did I close that out?
Yeah, he's.
I have to measure some distance again.
Okay. Well, Toes, charge your shield to me.
Charge your shield.
AKA, I'll
Okay.
pay. I'll pay.
I'll look up how much a shield costs, and we'll just.
Again, why are you buying a shield?
Don't buy a shield. He has
He already
three.
has an extra, and he's still. Wait, do you just have a regular
There's
shield?
So many extras.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you just have a
warm.
regular one?
No, why not just use the other ones?
What are you talking about?
You can
There's
still use
no
a magical
reason
shield
not
as
to
a.
use a
yeah.
magic shield. Yeah, you could just. It's a
Okay.
regular shield. You don't have to.
Because I was hoping at some point that we would sell the magic shield, but I guess I can use it until then.
I mean, use it for the next
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah, we don't need to buy a whole new one.
All right.
So trade
Not
it
like
for
you don't have the
regular.
money.
Trade your magic shield for a regular basic
I
shield.
wasn't going to trade it. I was going to sell it, and then we could keep the money, and then I would buy a regular shield because the magic shield doesn't do anything because I can't attune it to it. So
You
it's
can.
How
just
many
a regular
miles per
shield
day,
for me.
Jake?
It's a plus
240.
2 shield. You can do all your shield master thingy.
The better part of
It doesn't give me
4.5
that plus 2
days.
bonus unless I'm attuned to it.
4.5 days?
Yep.
Just the plus 2 of a regular shield. I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just a regular shield for me.
And
So-
for 30 days, that's good enough. Ding.
You said
Julie.
4.5, Chris?
Yeah, 4.5 days. No, something like that.
4.5 days.
I thought it would be longer. Fuck.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Let's travel. Traveling montage. I'm
Traveling
kicking
montage.
buns.
Travel home,
Uh, anything you're preparing for 4.5 days?
I'll change my prepared.
I'm getting
spells.
halfway through the enchanting of the arrows. It's 9
Okay.
days.
And I'll beat up a worker.
Excuse me.
Not actually. I'd be aggressive. Whenever.
Everyone's spells are prepared. Who can prepare spells interchangeably?
Of course.
Hang on. It keeps giving me features I didn't select.
Oh.
I thought I wasn't going to take primal awareness, but it's selected.
Also, guys,
Yeah,
make cinnamon rolls with apple butter in between the layers.
You
I'll
know,
keep
that
that in
sounds
mind
good.
next time I make something.
Just a heads up.
No, take cinnamon rolls and put them in a waffle iron.
Guys, the cinnamon
Wait,
button closest.
why would
to
I
me
do
is
that?
Close.
Because you can make cinnamon
So-
roll
and
waffles.
then again,
And then you
spend
take the icing that comes
20%.
with them, the packet of icing that comes with them, and use that instead of syrup.
I
Yes,
just
you see,
wanna-
these
I could just eat a cinnamon roll regularly. I fail to see how squishing of a waffle iron would enhance the experience.
Yeah, it's true. I like
mean,
the fluffy.
You're not going to understand it until you try it.
There will be more crispy nooks and crannies. That will enhance the experience.
So
I'm being serious. You're not going to understand it until you try it. So.
All right, fine. I'll squish it.
Also, eggs in a waffle maker is also great.
I didn't know eggs had an A in it.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Okay.
Okay.
This stream sponsored by
Eggs.
So on the way there, let me make sure I'm doing my math
I
right.
hate you all.
I would also be making a minor magic item for Slice.
Who me?
Okay.
It would only take 3 days, 30 gold, because I just rolled a 21 to see if I got the schematics right. So I just need to make one charisma check of a DC 10, because it's a cantrip.
What are you doing?
making a ring of light for Slice because he still doesn't have dark vision, so now at least he can cast light on his own sword.
Oh, nice.
You said ring of light, and my first thought was wait.
No, just ring of light, a common magic item. But it just
Sphinx, if you'll go to food and drink from a little bit earlier with the cinnamon rolls that Trey made at work. He brought some home. That's my D&D snack.
Dungeons and Dragons.
But just that way he can cast light on his own sword once a day.
Okay.
So,
Once a day?
yeah, it's a minor. To make it in the days we had, it's only once a day. I can go back and improve it later. But just because of where, like, the time constraint we're under, I couldn't make it better yet.
What if I was just Twilight one dip into Twilight Domain Cleric for the 300?
You could, or you can wait till when we're flying back and I can enchant it another 3 days worth of and make it unlimited.
So, is that all you want to make?
I did work on my Fairy Fire arrows, but I need another 4.5 days to finish them, and I make the checks at the end. So.
It's a mood ring. The mood is right.
The mood is melancholy.
I'd like to say whenever I rage, I get focus. It's like a battle focus, not actual anger when I rage.
You have
Just to
anime
solidify
rage.
that. I have anime rage. My eyes turn all white and like steam comes from them.
His hair
Wow.
stands up and turns white as well.
That's better than you getting a nosebleed every time you see titties.
I actually have goggles of
That
night
also
vision.
happens.
Wait, you guys don't get
Apparently
nosebleeds every
lizard
time you
folks
see
don't
titties?
have dark vision.
What?
Oh, that'd be
So-
I'm a
wild.
lizard walking around with goggles on.
If Trey did, then he'd be
Well,
getting
also,
nosebleeds
as long as I'm
on
eliminating
these
my maze,
streams.
it also has torchlight, basically.
Yeah, but that's 20 by 20, and sometimes you're farther away as a cat as the healer.
Okay, then I can just pull the shield out and it does 30-30.
Okay, you can. I was just saying.
He's a bright boy.
Yeah, you
A
are.
certified bright boy.
It's like a light bright on Vasily.
For costing 30 gold, it's worth letting Slice cast light once a day on himself.
Did Frederick buy goggles?
Yeah, that's what was still in F-Plays. I'm a
Okay.
lizard with goggles on because apparently lizards can't see in the dark.
Yeah, we just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Even
the
though I'm pretty sure some
capabilities.
lizards are nocturnal.
Hey, you know,
I'm human.
Fearbolt don't see in the dark either.
Yeah, but
That's
cows
fine.
aren't nocturnal.
Yeah.
I
mean, that makes-
up. Wait,
makes
does
sense.
Mistress sleep standing up? Is that why her antlers have never been a problem before sleeping?
No, you've said.
I think
slept
we've
in the same bed,
repeatedly
yeah,
said that Mistress
multiple
sleeps in a bed.
times.
So
That was a
I think
point
you
of order. and a
demonstrably
we
lot
have.
of
don't-
I
we
think-
no, I was just joking.
I think it's one of those things that Exa always knew, but never actually saw her take them off. So when he finally saw her take them off, it was just kind of it fucked him up.
Thought it was like magical or something. It
Yeah.
just made them disappear.
Okay, but F plays. The 5e Fearbolg are have been portrayed, not whatever, as very
Portrayed.
bovine.
Yeah.
Especially with the help of Matt Mercer's Fearbolgs. They are very bovine.
I think
Yes,
that's
they are
how
Fey.
people
Yes, they are
interpret them.
Giantkin.
It's
But
Don't
I
5e,
don't think they're necessarily bovine.
it's so much
Five-
funnier just to call them cows though.
Yeah.
whether or
5e Fearbolgs have always been pictured with like hooves and like floppy ears, while previous editions were always just like
That's not true.
big humans.
Yeah. They can't even
Oh,
be
by
like,
the way,
let's
and Tasha's one of the apprentices is a Furbolg chef, and I just see Mistress. There's a picture of Mistress in there.
see. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Hang on that thought. Doesn't
okay.
Mistress always turn into a cat or something before she goes to sleep the next night?
No, I
No.
use Flock of Familiars to summon 3 cats
Summon a
and
bunch
have
of
them
cats.
lie
Oh,
on
okay.
Mistress.
I
Oh,
thought you always turned into a cat.
point of
So-
order
No.
before we leave
I
Silver
was turned
Mid.
into a cat on the ship. I turned into a dog for Lily.
Oh, no.
She's dead now.
Oh, don't say
Jeez,
that.
what was that for?
Wow.
Wow, what's the point of order?
What, we're talking about
You're
Lily
just-
being dead?
Good friend Jake.
Oh, never mind. I
Okay.
was going to say something, but I remember we already fixed it last session, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Did you say
Okay.
Lily's dead?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Just
That's like
for
4 more
no
sessions. I
reason.
mean,
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
we're not gonna
Let's finish
find
up
out
with-
for 4 more sessions, but we know. We know.
yeah, you're going to Barnes Mansion, Barnes and Nicodranus.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Somebody
Nothing.
else. Nothing.
Wait.
Trey's racking around in the
D&D.
background about to get in his car and come to
Play
Florida.
Dungeons and
What?
Dragons.
Huh?
Nothing. You didn't hear me.
What about
so-
Barton Nicodranus?
We're sure the
No,
door
nothing.
slams.
We're here, guys. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
That's a different
Wait,
campaign.
We're
wait.
gonna talk about this in the
It's
stream
different.
then.
Yeah, it's on the way to
Sure.
Florida.
No, we'll
Got the
find
belt now.
out tomorrow because we're right outside that mansion. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it's got the
Okay.
belt out. Run,
I'm most
Trey.
excited to see what
So-
Allcaster looks like.
The air is crisp as you travel into the foothills of the Cloud Peaks. The clouds lie low around the mountains to the south. The path you follow is overgrown and not well traveled, yet still discernible. With the cloud coverage, you will have to leave the Lucky.
How far away from the... Sing can probably direct us to the ruins itself, correct? Like,
Yeah.
Vasily can get us there, but Sing can get us to...
Back to the ruins, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any dragons about?
Yeah, my
The
lantern.
lantern is not lit up.
I would also like to
Tasha's
find a
nuts.
way to mount these 3 lanterns to the back of Slice, so that way as he's walking in front, we can just see beacons if anything approaches.
Remind me what 3 lanterns you chose.
Give me a second to get to that page.
Lantern
That's
of
the wrong
killing
thing.
slice. Lantern of killing slice.
Ooh, we have
Lantern
dragon,
of Giants and Aberration.
Are you taking all the
Aberration.
lanterns, or are you just saying for like future knowledge?
No, we're taking
you
all
are-
the lanterns.
Okay.
Like, yes,
Taking them
they
away.
stay on the ship, but the ship's about to go up in the air,
Is
and
that
if any of those
Aberration
things
one
are going for
ever
the ship,
gonna-
the ship's already dead.
As
What
we're
was
next
that?
to the Lucky as the aberration one come off. So, as you take all 3 of the lanterns, while the dragon one does not go off, the giant one does.
Shitter! I take out my thing of giant slaying.
What? Seer being involved with giants? Never heard of that one before. Alright, let's go.
That doesn't even
Really?
make sense.
Didn't Sing say they were fighting undead? Or they were overwhelmed by undead?
Yes.
Maybe the
He didn't
giants
mention
are on our
anything
side?
about giants before this?
No.
Okay.
Sing? I can't believe it's taken us 4 days to ask, but
I
what
can't believe
exactly
it's
were you doing here?
Hold on to my notes.
not. She was like,
As
I didn't know
we're-
you were gonna ask this.
As we're walking, but
Basically, Seer never told Sing what was involved. It was just of great importance. Runes.
runes?
That's what Sing says, runes.
No, that's what I say. Hey, there's a hydration check, by the way.
I just finished
Oh.
my giant cup of water.
Oh my
I
God.
also went to shake my water bottle and it's apparently empty.
Give me a second.
Shame.
I drink
I'm
water.
staying hydrated.
No.
I'm always staying hydrated.
Hydrate or
Basically,
dihydrate, kids.
Mhm.
Seer never told Sing what was to be found in the runes.
Yes, but you're an observant creature. Sing, what did you find?
What took Seer?
Wait, you know what I can do?
What?
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 Beginning of third, I can sense whether the following types of creatures are present: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. So if there are still undead here, we'll know. Otherwise, it's just
Many
the
feet?
other thing. 1 mile.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny that I just got rid of that for 3 spells that aren't useful.
Alright, I will use a first level spell slot, and I'll do that.
And
So-
yes.
The answer
I can-
is yes.
So are there
Which ones are there? I think you can tell.
are
which
there
Undead.
aberrations?
undead.
Okay. And I can also, are there any monstrosities as well? Because that's my favorite. Oh wait, no,
Think-
that's
No.
ignore that. It
Okay.
works farther in your favorite terrain. It doesn't work on your favorite enemy.
I think I said at the top of the halfway through when I got around talking about my character that I kept that, but it turns out I didn't. I apparently
Nice.
changed it out. I did realize it, and I'm just sticking with it because fuck it.
Okay.
I
I
never
mean, you can
used-
change it back. We
I
haven't
never
done
used-
No
combat.
one's gonna be
Well,
like,
I never
what
used
the
primeval
fuck,
awareness.
Bo?
I'll just stick with the extra spells because somebody else already has primeval awareness. We don't need to double up. It's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, no double rogues or double rangers or
That would be silly.
what. Yeah, we get off the ship.
Uh,
But
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
wait, we see that light up on the balcony, right? On the like deck of the ship, right?
When you landed the Lucky, it was not within 300 feet. But as you are climbing the path and spending most of half a day getting to where Sing is telling you where to go, it does light up as giant.
Sting also never answered my question.
I know because everyone keeps talking. Sing will basically say that Seer dismissed Sing before Sing could see a whole bunch. From what Sing did see, there's a lot of S's right now. There
awesome.
were a group of vampires that took Seer.
Oh shit. Could have let us know that. Like,
Yeah, when we could have bought holy oil or some
Ago.
shit. Yeah.
that'd have been nice.
It's okay. I'm fine with vampires.
Yeah.
Vampires sing,
Smiting,
but
bitch.
What's the DC for contracting? I gotta check the monster manual for this.
Yeah, Sunbeam
I-
will be great here. You got that one, Vasily?
would be.
I have sunlight.
No, Sunbeam.
The
Oh.
meme.
Beam.
Sorry, I
You
have
have to
daylight.
understand
You know
that
the new cleric
Seer
spell.
was taken.
That nuclear spell.
that'll
What a
be
coinky dink.
Fucking nuking some vamps.
Ooh, all my spell slot will go up to 68.
Hell yeah, they will.
What were you asking about?
Because I'm against undead.
You're against undead.
I just need to crit, and I'll do infinity damage.
something, yes.
After
I said, let's go fight something. Let's go roll some
Okay.
dice.
Let's go roll
just
some
get
dice.
there.
Well, we got 5 minutes left.
No,
After
let's kill her right now.
No, drop us on the battle map and we'll cliffhanger it.
okay, after traveling half a day, mostly uphill, the ground levels out. A large plateau appears before you with the what are you rolling? With the remnants of many buildings atop, a wide path leads up to the area, acting as a ramp. Okay. There are 4 men in robes watching a flock of sheep at the top of plateau before you. They
There's
stand
about
up
things we can
when they see you approach. One of them addresses you. The Morning Lord welcomes you, but brings you to these historical ruins.
He takes 53
Dude,
points of
kill
damage
shit.
through his eyes. No, I'm kidding.
Which morning?
We're here to kill shit. We were
with
told there were
with or
vampires.
without
and
a
Morning,
huge
Lord.
We're just gonna kill
Is
things.
it? It's sunny out, right?
Somebody
Yes.
got lost here, so
We've been sent to retrieve an ally of ours, like the large lizard man said. My friend.
yeah, just point to the vampires. Let me shoot things.
Do you specifically just say a friend is lost, or do you mention her by name?
No, just
Her
friend.
name was Seer.
Friend.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just spamming every conversation button until we get through this.
So the guards are not armed.
Why the
But
fuck not?
are armed, but they do not have weapons drawn. They wear the holy symbol of Lathander prominently on their livery. As soon as you mention Seer's name, they do not hesitate to let you or lead you into the ruins. Seer is well known to the Temple of Lathander. Her guidance in the fight against the giants has helped keep Vergos safe so far. So one of the guards offers to take you all to the courtyard, where two of their fellow clergymen guard the entrance. And then those guards should be able to help you get into the dungeons.
What about the dragons?
And so hold on. Let me
How down.
Nope. Wrong layer. Okay. So they lead you to the courtyard. This area has less rubble in it from the other areas within the ruins. There are remnants of an iron fence encircling it. Flagstone paths weave through the areas where weeds have grown tall and brushes untamed. At the far end is a stone slab that has crumbling remains of what could be another statue. Your escort lets out a gasp as he stares at giants standing over the dead bodies of his companions. I don't know why I just put these to the GM layer when you need them now.
We're not on that map, so.
I know. There you are.
Oh.
Ooh, I love 2-minute tabletop. Yeah.
Now,
And where are we at?
But yeah,
the path here.
Fun fact: giant
can you
slaying
hard ping it?
longsword, not attunement.
Hard ping.
Slice is
Are you
gonna
on
do
the?
a
You're on the GM
difference.
layer, aren't you?
No, I am not. I'm on the object layer.
Okay.
Hard ping.
Hard
Go ahead and
ping.
roll your initiative again. Those who had rolled initiative, because
Pretty much.
my turn order was not up.
I think I was the only one that did it, and it was kind of a joke.
Oh well. Do it now. And this is
Gamer.
roll leave.
I rolled the same exact thing.
Nice.
I'll keep the 18. Ignore the previous.
I'll switch my initiative with my familiar. Can't do that, but you know.
Man, oh man. I'm excited.
So we will pick up from here.
Oh yeah. So,
At the beginning of a giant attack. And we are gonna go raid Jess, who is playing Bug Snacks.
Talking about bug snacks.
God, I love bug snacks.
Bug snacks. I'm talking about bug snacks. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sphinx. Hope you all enjoyed.
Oh my gosh, I did sing. You're right, Chris.
That custom giant though.
At plays, you are
made.
correct. You don't. There's no like DC for contracting vampirism, like clicking at their face. But it would be cool if there was.
Very cool.
Oh, cool
Good
for you
night, y'all.
guys. I
Good
can't
night.
get it.
Good
I'm immune to disease.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Closing up all
Bye.
the
Good
tabs.
night. Talking about bug snacks. I simply must watch this stream. She's so grateful.